Commodity, Coffeyville Community College, Taco Mayo, Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, NDV, Gillum Retail Liquor, Lee's Cooling and Heating, and Windsor Place. Red Raven Football on US 98 is an exclusive production of KUSN Radio Sports.
And a very pleasant good evening to you and yours. We are here at Veterans Memorial Stadium here on this clear sky Saturday. It's time for Red Ravens football right here on US 98. Connor Harbin here with you today. Of course, I'll be bringing you the play-by-play alongside my partner for the evening, Matt Jordan. The Red Ravens, a whole lot of momentum coming into this week. Obviously, last Saturday, taking down the then #1 ranked Hutchinson Blue Dragons. They'll look to make it 2-0 here this season as they take on the Dodge City Conquistadors. So again, with me here tonight, Matt Jordan. Obviously a big victory last week, but it's time to move past that because you've got a Dodge City team here that's 0-1, but they're going to be hungry. They're going to be looking for that first win here.
Yeah, you got to spend the week celebrating the victory, maybe, Monday, Tuesday, really soak it in, take it in. Then, Wednesday, Thursday, you find out you cracked into the top 10, that you're ranked, and celebrate a little bit more, but you also got to be ready for a Dodge City team. And now you're no longer an underdog. You now have a target painted squarely on your back as CCC. So you have to go in expecting everyone's best week in and week out. Yeah,
one of four ranked Jayhawk conference teams. We'll talk about that here in a little bit as they did crack the top 10. But Dodge City, they played a very tough opponent last week. So despite the scoreline, I believe it was 38-14 last week, a loss to Iowa Western. That's a top 5 team that the Conquistadors played last week. So despite the scoreline, you can't count this off as an easy win here today. You have to show up. That is going to be the theme of today's game. You're going to have to keep improving because there were things to improve upon last week, and we got some things to look out for as we take to the field today.
Yeah, offense needs to be better. You can't just, the defense played outstanding last week, but you can't just rely on that week in and week out. The offense has got to find some rhythm against this Dodge City team. And yeah, they did lose Iowa Western, a fellow top 10 or ranked team with Coffeyville, and it'll be interesting to see. You call this a trap game because of the implications that CCC comes out a little flat, and Dodge City can take advantage of that.
Yeah, for sure. And so we are, of course, 26 minutes away from opening kickoff. Tonight is Military and First Responders Appreciation Night. So we're going to have quite the festivities here today. We're going to take our first break of the day. I believe we have our coach's interview with head coach Jeff Weicker coming up next. So we'll be back in 1 minute with that interview. Matt Jordan got a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week. Listen to Red Ravens football here on US 98.1 KUSN.
I've always gotten tons of UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I was desperate for a way to be proactive. I'm Jenna Ryan, CEO and founder of Eucora. We've worked with doctors to develop effective urinary tract health products. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it when you need support, like right after intimacy. Eucora is helping over 100,000 women stay healthy. Ready to join them? Get 30% off at eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Views Alto is the vape as unique as the back roads you ride. With Views by You, you can choose from 4 colors, 3 flavors, 3 nicotine levels, and infinite wrap designs. Make Views Alto a vape that is yours. In store now. Discover more at Views.com. Views. Charge beyond. Vapor products, underage sale prohibited. Website and offers restricted to age 21 and over tobacco consumers.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Financing for all, that's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
You're listening to US 98.1 KUSN. I am Matt Jordan, and joining me is Coach Leiker, head coach of the Coffeyville Red Ravens football team. Coach, before we get into it, congratulations, huge win on Saturday. We talked last week that was the ideal way to start the season. We talked about getting back to the old ways, the tradition that this college has seen. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's been a big talk for the last year and a half, is trying to get this thing going again to where it belongs. And obviously it takes players to do it, them buying in, having a lot of obviously big plays in the game that help the process by the players. But yeah, it was a great night to be able to walk away and say we knocked off the #1 team in the country and defending national champs. And so now we've got to go out and prove it every week that we have a good football team and be ready to take on all comers.
Yeah, you're no longer a surprise anymore. If you were, I kind of felt like you guys were being overlooked a little bit in preseason rankings and how you were expected to finish. But now, you're not going to surprise anyone. And to be honest, you look at least in my opinion, you look at the score at 17-10. But to me, you guys dominated from jump. The score is a lot closer than what the game should have been. You missed three missed field goals, a fumble that, in my opinion, wasn't a fumble. So you're looking at 26-3 as a possible final. 7 turnovers, a blocked punt. So defensively, just absolutely dominated a championship offense, and #1 ranked offense.
And too, Matt, at the very end when Stark basically took a handoff and went down, took a knee basically, that should have ended the game. But because a helmet came off, they had to stop the clock. But I thought it should have restarted once he left the field. With us, we could have ran out the clock. Well, we missed the field goal, which was a little spooky to even try the field goal in case it gets blocked and goes the other way. But if we make it, it puts the game away for sure. Well, then they get another 60 yards of passing just by getting a couple shots to throw it, So stat-wise, it's a little bit misleading. And for the defense, I know our defensive coaches were thrilled on how their kids reacted and played and how they prepared. And they were the key because they had some awfully good players returning. And we just never quite let them get going. We made some stops in the secondary on some good passes they made. We knocked the ball loose at the last second. Offensively, we've got to go finish some things, but field goals are still points, and that was something we needed to get. And hopefully from game 1 to game 2, we'll try to remedy that a little bit and clean it up. And the Dodge is coming in. They'll be ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about how good the defense was. I felt like you guys, you talk about winning at all 3 levels of the game. Defense, offensively, defensively, special teams. I felt like offensively, defensively, special teams, you guys kind of dominated. The punter ripped off an 82-yard punt at one point. Completely, flipped field position. He's punting out of his own end zone and hit him inside the 20. And offensively, I felt like you still were better than Hutch was offensively, but yeah, there are some improvements. So, you made the switch at quarterback. Both quarterbacks seemed very athletically inclined. Both teams felt like they could tuck it and run, but Thompson definitely looked a little bit more comfortable than Will Bone did. So, has the decision been made? Is Thompson the guy for at least at this point?
Yeah, we made the change basically Sunday afternoon once, you play a game, find out what both can do, because neither one had played for us. Will understands. I mean, he's a great teammate. He's like, shoot, I had my chance, and I went out there and didn't take advantage of it the way I hoped to. But, he got the call that already started me going, what the hell, what are we doing? Yeah. The one route we were taking a shot at, they defended it, so your play's dead. Just go run, get some yards, or go out of bounds, or go to play 2 or play 3. But anyway, we have made the change. Jackson will be our starter going into the Dodge game.
All right, well, I'm sure he's looking forward to that. He is a Division I bounce back LA Tech guy, right?
Okay. Yeah. Blinn Junior College in Texas, too, as well. So, it didn't get much work in either place. So that's why we were able to give him one more shot. And like I say, he's comes from the Dallas area and played good high school football. So the situation wasn't too big for him. I mean, he was ready for it and went out there and did some things. Now we just got to hit hands and play catch. Then we had a few that were really, really nice throws and catches, and a couple of them, they knocked the ball away at the last second that were pretty decent throws as well. So, I mean, we got some stuff to work on, but...
Yeah, a back shoulder fade for your first touchdown after the into the end zone, after the roughing the kicker, where he just laid it perfectly. I thought, that was a good example, and I thought there were a few others that when he was missing, where only the wide receiver can get it. It's better to miss too far than it is to miss short, and so I felt like when he was missing, it was. And there were a couple of maybe some miscommunication where he was throwing to the outside and the receiver was leaking inside, or vice versa.
Well, and we talked a little bit about those guys in press man. They were really tight. And they're pretty good sized kids on defense. I mean, they weren't
with no safety help either.
Right.
They were
just running. They weren't trying to get the guy off of his base, and so that's where the back shoulder throws down the boundary where we practiced those. We finally threw one, but we had a pass interference called on it. We caught it out of bounds, but we did get the 15-yarder just because of the holding and stuff right at the point of attack. But, like I say, those are things we got to work on and make the adjustment, turn and find the football and put it where we can catch it. I mean, that's the whole key. Everybody practices for those things.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so looking at this Dodge team matchup, obviously you feel pretty comfortable defense coming in. They're 0-1, I think, to start the season. They lost. So, you get the offense going, the defense plays. I think if they play half as well as they did against Dutch, you should be in a good spot. But hope they come out and repeat the performance. So how do you look matchup-wise with Dodge?
Dodge is a very physical football team. I mean, their defense has got about everybody back except the secondary. So their front seven. Their interior guys are big, heavy, strong guys that are going to be hard to move. But, we're going to have to do our part with our schemes, and then we're going to have to throw the football effectively. And then defensively, they're pretty athletic offensively to have to cover some guys out in space. They get into a lot of 4 wide receiver sets, and all of them can run, and the quarterback can run also. So they provide some problems for us if we get out of our lanes, or if we don't know where who we got, or so on and so forth. That we have to be on our best. We got to play well defensively to have a chance again offensively, because we hang in there defensively, then we don't have to be in a scoring fest to try to keep up. And that was, we had chances last weekend to put things away, and we've got to do a better job of finishing to help our defense.
Yeah, that was one of the things. The defense just they were asked to step up, and they did. Time and time again, they really did put the offense in good spots, and whether it be with turnovers or stops, and even when you guys defensively would give up a big play, I think a couple of times, Hutch had the ball inside the 20 that resulted in no points for Hutch. So, and we were making comments. It seemed like Hutch was always in 3rd and 8. So you tried to limit, it was always 3rd and long, which is what you want to see in your defense.
Well, we don't like to see it either offensively. Nobody likes that. It's not a lot of things you have. You're either going to get more pressure coming to try to keep the heat on, or they're going to fall back, and then you got to pick and choose how you're going to find a way to get a guy through 2 or 3 people out there in the secondary if they drop off 8 and rush 3 or whatever. So Yeah, I mean, you're better off 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. It's a run-pass possibility either way. And then they're a little bit more, what do we do, you know? But, and each week will be different. Like I said, we're going to be getting everybody's best now. I mean, we got to be ready for that.
Game plan-wise, does it change a bit with Thompson taking over the quarterback, heading into Dodge? And did you feel like you were able to run what you wanted to run for the most part against the Hutch?
Well, we ran. I mean, just hard. I mean, Hutch was awfully good up front, too, and coming off of their returners were back as well, off of a really good defense. And so it wasn't like we were just going to walk out there and just command everything. They were pretty good last year and had a lot of guys back, real physical, big, athletic guys. And, you know, everybody's going to have those. And we just got to know who we block, be more relentless. We didn't have a lot of turnovers that really hurt us other than mine, you know, being on the field one time and they threw a flag on me, which is another story. But anyway, you know, our guys played a pretty clean game. I thought both sides played a fairly clean game. And I've been talking all the last year and a half I've been doing this again, is just be quiet and play. And I know that today's kids have to talk to get themselves going, but I don't really like to hear it myself. That's just me. I mean, I know I don't want to take anything away from the game, but we've got to come out and play a good football game and not give away things, okay? Not do the things that allowed us to win the other day.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, looking at the game, I mean, it was a solid performance on all sides of the ball. So, looking at the rankings that came out, you guys go, I mean, huge jump, all the way from unranked to 10th in the nation. Hutch falls out of the top 10 to 11. So, you know, I'm sure the guys saw that pretty hyped about that.
You know, I hadn't seen it even. We've been watching film and doing some things, but I'll relay that to the guys today where they moved up into a spot, and it's just going to be week to week. Doesn't matter if you don't go out and play good winning football every chance you get, because you'll fall out just as quick if you don't follow it up.
I mean, you can use Hutch as an example of that. I mean,
got to follow up your performance, you know. And I mean, Butler and Hutch this week will be interesting to see which one of those guys bounce back, because somebody's going to, you know. We've been in that situation the last 4 or 5 years where we really haven't jumped out very fast, but we've always had Iowa Western or Hutch, always had a really good opponent in the first game. It's just been a tough start sometimes. Fortunately for us, we were able to get one the other night to start our year. Now let's see what we can do with it.
Jayhawk garnered some national attention over the weekend because Hutch already had it as being #1 preseason pick for the Group B. You guys upset them, and then Indy makes it onto the Sports Center, top 10 play. So, you know, it's good to see. There's a lot of talent at the community college level. It's good to see that, you know, be recognized.
Exactly. Every year it is, and we want to see our guys get recruited again now that the pandemic is hopefully behind us. We hope that we get to continue our season and get our kids recruited and get the 4U guys back in the building and watching our guys, and the whole league wants to see it. For our freshmen that are having to wait a little bit because of the guys that have returned, you know, hopefully they'll be better for it in the future. But right now, you know, you're playing with the kids you have in hopes that they can get some film on them when they graduate to get out of here and go play at the next level.
Absolutely. Well, good luck Saturday. Looking forward to another game, and I'm sure Dodge City can be coming in all hyped up, ready to go.
Yeah, they'll be ready. We have to be ready as well.
All right, thank you, Coach.
A new season is the perfect time to change up your look. And luckily, 21 Days of Beauty is happening now at Ulta Beauty. Snag daily beauty steals of 50% off the must-haves from brands like IT Cosmetics and Benefit. And discover new Gotta Have It launches from brands like Jacqueline Cosmetics and Tula. Experience the thrill of finding new faves during beauty's biggest event. But hurry, this event ends September 18th. Shop in-store, online, or try curbside pickup today. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
Sunday! It's the savings event of the season. Progressive's Home and Auto Bundle Extrava-Festa Save-a-thon. Your chance to save big by bundling your home and auto insurance. But only this Sunday. Unless you're busy, in which case you can bundle Tuesday. Or if you already have dinner plans, then try Friday. And if the week gets away from you, you can just wait till next Sunday. Because Progressive's Home and Auto Bundle Extrava-Festa Save-a-thon isn't going anywhere.
back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas, just about 9.5 minutes away from opening kickoff between the Coffeyville Red Ravens and the Dodge City Conquistadors. It's Connor Hartman here with you today, US 98.1 KUSN, also streaming live on the US 98 Coffeyville YouTube channel. Coffeyville looking to go 2-0 here on the season, trying to take down a Dodge City team that did lose their first game last week to Iowa Western, a top 5 team in itself. They lost that one 38-14. But earlier today, we also had our sideline reporter today of AJ, who's here with me now. He got a chance to talk with Coach Leiker here just a few minutes before today's game. AJ, what's kind of the thought down there? I understand you got a quote from Coach Leiker.
Yeah, I asked him what anything's going to change coming into this week from next week, and they're just going to start Jackson Thompson at quarterback based on his performance last week.
So Jackson Thompson, who of course came in on the second drive of last week's game, he'll be getting the start here today. Will Bone will be the backup moving forward. Of course, Thompson, 6'5", 215, a sophomore out of Dallas, Texas. Threw under 50% completion rate last week, but ultimately did a lot of plays on the ground. Was ultimately a player who earned that starting role here for today. So we'll look to see how the quarterback position is handled. Of course, offense, a big story here today. And again, Matt, take a look at some stats for you. And last week, Dodge City actually, despite dropping that game, gained more yards on the ground against that Iowa Western defense than Coffeyville did against Hutchinson.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure how good the Iowa Western defense is. Obviously, they're a talented team because they're top 5. But we'll see how they hold up against this Coffeyville defense. And we saw how good Coffeyville looked last week. Again, what are the offensive numbers going to look like for Coffeyville? Because they're going to win they've got to find rhythm.
Yeah, and so of course we take a look at the stats and players to watch out for here for Dodge City tonight. It all starts from the air. Sean McKee, the freshman quarterback. He hails from Dayton, Ohio, 5'11", 210 pounds. Not really the tallest guy on the field, but he can sling the football. 15 of 28 for 139 yards. No touchdowns and 1 interception, but they will go to the air quite a bit. Rushing-wise, you'll have a few running backs on the ground. Tyler Curtis, he will get most of the work, though. 11 carries last week for 137 yards. That's a 12.5 average, so he'll be a player to watch out for here tonight. Had a couple touchdowns as well, so both of Dodge City's touchdowns in that game. You also have Cameron Faison getting quite a bit of the carries. He had 10 rushes for 40 yards last week. Rashad McKee, he can also put it on the ground. The quarterback, 11 rushes for 18 yards. And Jalen Williams, he got 7 carries last week for 18 yards as well. So much like we saw from Hutchinson last week, this Dodge City team, they're going to bring quite a few players in at the running back spot. Yeah,
both teams, CCC and Dodge City, are both going to want to have a stable of running backs that they can use to go to tonight to try to alleviate some of the burden on the number 1 guy. But if you look, both teams do have a clear-cut number 1 guy that we're going to rely on. And last week it was there was one guy with over 137 yards and over 10 yards a carry. So
yeah, Tyler Curtis, of course. And so we take a look here at receiving. Of course, we talked about it. Only 137 yards through the air last week for Dodge City, but it'll be Fred Eford, the man to watch out for in that one. He had 4 catches for 60 yards. That's an average of 15 yards. You also have Tyjavian Edwards, 3 receptions for 13 yards last week. Shane Ellis had a couple catches for 43 yards. That is the tight end, so not afraid to send the tight end out deep on some routes. And, of course, you also have Justin Mitchell, who had a couple receptions as well. We're going to take another quick break, come back in a couple minutes. You're listening to Red Ravens Football here on US 98.1 KUSN.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this fast, durable Kubota sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour. Best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo and strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get ready for hunting season with the Kubota sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Or go to Roman's Outdoor Power and see Jeff and Chance in Independence or Mike and Kevin in Bartlesville.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians. We are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
And back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas, just about 3 minutes away now from opening kickoff in tonight's contest between the Coffeyville Red Ravens and the Dodge City Conquistadors. Connor Harbin here with you on the play-by-play this evening alongside Matt Jordan. Just a few more notes before we get started here tonight. This is the 73rd all-time matchup here between Coffeyville and Dodge City. Throughout the years, though, Coffeyville has traditionally dominated this matchup. A 57-15 record overall against Dodge City. And as I mentioned, tonight is Military and First Responders Appreciation Night. A couple other games going on here tonight in the Jayhawk Conference. You'll have Fort Scott and Garden City. Garden City, their first game of the season tonight. They were off on a bye, ranked 3rd in the nation. They'll be taking on a Fort Scott team that lost to Highland. Highland on a bye here this week. You also have Butler and Hutchinson. That should be an exciting contest. Of course, both those teams dropping their openers. And of course, you'll also have McDougal Tech playing their first season as an institution at Independence here tonight. So Independence, they are also ranked one of those 4 ranked Jayhawk Conference teams, as we were talking about. They're in at number 7 this week. They will be playing host to the Bison of McDougal Tech. So 4 ranked Jayhawk teams, Coffeyville being one of them, Garden City the highest at number 3, Independence in at number 7, Coffeyville entering the rankings this week at number 10, Hutchinson, they dropped 10 spots to number 11 as of last week. So it feels good to be ranked. Like we said earlier, Matt, you got to win this one.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot let yourself get trapped here. And, you know, the implications of you look at the last 2 games of the season, and you want to circle those because those are going to be super important. But you don't want to slip up before then because you're looking at the possibility of an undefeated matchup between Indy and CCC for the number 1 seed at the end of the season, or against Garden City the week before. So you don't get tripped up tonight by Dodge City. You don't get tripped up by Highland or Fort Scott or Butler, and for me, Butler would make me the most nervous. But, you know, there's a reason we play these games. These are all great community college teams, and anyone can beat anyone in any given week.
As a coin toss down on the field, won by Coffeyville. They will defer to the second half, and so Dodge City will recede. So we'll get a chance to see that vaunted Coffeyville defense out onto the field first. Here's we start tonight's matchup. We're going to take one more break. We'll be back in 1 minute. 1 minute with the start of tonight's contest. You're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FUEL.
And welcome back to Veterans Memorial Stadium here in Coffeyville. About to get underway Owen Lawson on to kick it away for Coffeyville, back to receive. A couple of conquistadors back there, looks like, including Tyjavian Edwards. Also have, I believe that is number 16. Looks like maybe Tristan Jones there as well. Opening kickoff, going to be a deep one. Going to bounce outside the back of the end zone, right at the back pylon. It'll be a touchback to start things off. Dodge City will start on their own 25-yard line. So once again, we'll see a chance to see Coffeyville's defense out here first. Allowed no touchdowns, just a field goal last week. So they'll be looking to do that again here tonight.
Yeah, no touchdowns. One touchdown Hutch got was a defensive touchdown. And the wind is very fiercely in the face of Dodge City on this opening drive. It helped the kickoff go as far as it did. And it is blowing pretty hard. There are multiple flags as you walk into the stadium, and they were really whipping when I came in about an hour and a half ago. So that wind has not died down at all.
And so we'll get a chance to see this Dodge City offense for the first time here tonight as the ball starts on the left hash, again on the 25-yard line. At quarterback, it is going to be Rashad McKee. So you'll have one back in the backfield. That'll be Tyler Curtis. Coffeyville putting 4 up front. 3 linebackers. The rest in the secondary. Shotgun formation. McKee going to get the snap here on first down. Makes the handoff to Curtis. Looking over towards his left. Trying to find the sideline. That ball almost picked up. Coffeyville almost starting in a big way there. On the coverage, that was Zaquan Frazier knocking that one down. Second down and 10.
Great coverage there by CCC defender, and just about came away with it. I love the opportunity to pick those off on those little curl routes or comeback routes because generally that's 6 for the defense.
Yeah, and that pass coverage so instrumental last week in their victory over Hutchinson. Brendan Scott, of course, lining up at the safety position tonight. The NJCAA Player of the Week after 2 interceptions in that contest. Second down and 10. Here's a handoff to Curtis. He's going to be met and dropped at the line. Maybe a gain of a couple inches, if anything. It'll be 3rd down and long here to start things off.
Good job by the defense swarming to the football and bringing that one down quickly.
So it will be a gain of 1. Dodge City going to go 5 wide receivers out now. Nobody in the backfield, save for McKee. Again, 3rd down and 9 here early on in the first quarter. McKee going to drop back to pass. Looking over towards his left. Now rolling out of the pocket. Now trying to take it himself. He's going to be met from behind, though, still on his feet. But eventually he's taken down. It won't be enough. He'll be at the 32-yard line. Bring up 4th down, about 3 to go. Looks like we'll most likely see Dodge City punt the football away.
Yep, good 3 and out by the defense. It's exactly what you want to see for the first drive defensively.
Coffeyville set to receive the punt. Isaiah Taylor doing the punt returning duties for Coffeyville here tonight. On to punt the football away for Dodge City. Looks like that is Corey Wilhoit. Taylor standing at about the Coffeyville 35-yard line. Remember, Wilhoit going to punt this one into the wind. It's going to be a solid high punt. Fair catch called. Taylor sliding on that one, doesn't handle it though. So Coffeyville will start their first drive about their own 41-yard line.
Just a minute and a half in, great starting field position for the Coffeyville offense, and we get to see the first start of the season for Jackson Thompson.
Quarterback Jackson Thompson, of course, a Division I transfer onto the field. Looks like also starting for the Coffeyville offense here tonight. You'll have Star Thomas in the backfield. Corterius Wilson, who had the offensive touchdown, the receiving touchdown last week for Coffeyville, he will be in at the wide receiver position. Looks like also out there you'll have the tight end Cale Harbert as well. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. Thompson brings down the high snap on first down, hands it off to Thomas. Then at the line, it looks like it'll be no gain, second down to 10.
Gain on the play, you want to get the run game going, and they'll give it to Star until he finally does get going. And we saw him wear down the defense, and that's what's good about having a stable of backs. When you can keep rotating guys in and out, eventually you'll wear down a front 7.
Yeah, Ferrante Cutler into the ball game. Of course, he had a couple big catches last week from that fullback position. Cutler, a passing threat from the fullback spot. The I formation, 1 wide receiver to the left. That'll be Corterius Wilson. Thompson takes the snap. It's another handoff here to Thomas. Has himself a pretty solid hole. Able to get about 2 or 3. That'll be 3rd down and 7 here for Coffeyville.
So another opportunity here. It's unfortunately 3rd and long. Dodge City is exactly what you want to see defensively. But we should get to see Thompson take a shot maybe with his arm. But we know he can also tuck it and run if he needs to.
Yeah, last week, Thompson 11 of 24 for 140 yards. Might get a crack at it here on 3rd down and 7. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers set. Harbor off to the left. Takes the handoff. Thompson back to pass. Rolling out of the pocket, moving over to his left. Now tucks the football. Going to try to do it with his legs. Gets to midfield. Almost gets to midfield. Looks like he may have been about a yard shy. It'll bring up 4th down.
He was close. He tried to make one more guy miss. I think he probably just should have stuck his head down and pushed forward. I think he could have had it. Like I said, he does like to tuck and run if he can, and he did it right there. He's very, very athletic.
Yeah, it looks like Coffeyville going to be going for it here on 4th down and 1. Again, needs to get to the 50-yard line. Ball just shy of the 49-yard line. 1 wide receiver set, Cutler and Thomas in the backfield. Now we'll have a whistle, and we'll have a timeout taken by Dodge City. So head coach Ricky Kuhn going to take the first of his 3 timeouts in the first half. We'll take a timeout right alongside him. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle? Or even a boat? Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies, so they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order it just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits, and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquors, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
Handoff here to Star Thomas on 4th down. Needs to get to the 50-yard line, and he might get more. Open field in front of him. To the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Ravens take right back down. You only needed 1 touchback down the play, but you get it all with 51-yard touchdown run for Star Thomas.
Absolutely perfect execution. Star broke 1 tackle and then was off to the races. You see that a lot on towards the middle of the field because guys crowd the line so much trying to just prevent that 1-yard gain. As soon as you get past the initial line of defenders, there is no one back to protect it, and great job by the Coffeyville offense answering on a 4th down opportunity in the first quarter.
So the risk pays off in a big, big way. 11:32 remaining here in the first quarter. Forrest Taylor on to kick the PAT. It's up and away, and it is no good. So Forrest Taylor missing his first PAT, but the Red Ravens do strike first. 11:32 remaining in this first quarter of play. It's the Red Ravens 6, Dodge City nothing. You're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooling.com.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantries. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, 6-0 in favor of Coffeyville. A 51-yard touchdown run for Star Thomas, opening up the scoring. Miss PAT, however, keeps it within 6. Owen Lawson on to kick it away, kicks that one into the wind. And again, he's going to get that one caught all the way outside the back of the end zone. And it'll be another touchback. Dodge City starting the drive on the 25-yard line. So that's a pretty good way to start a ball game, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. 4th down opportunity, and you take it right up the middle, and you pick up the first down, and so much more. And Star Thomas, his first really big play of the year. You like to see that for him as well. And Now the offense has got a other opportunity for Dodge City to try to answer. We'll see if this defense continues to look as good as they have all season.
Dodge City's first drive ended in a 3-and-out. We'll see if the Coffeyville defense can keep it up here. McKee in shotgun formation, a couple backs in the backfield, 3 wide receivers set. McKee back to pass. That pass can be tipped back though, falls incomplete. And they'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
We saw it happen last week as well. So those defenders on that right side of the line doing a really good job of getting their paws up and knocking that down. And if the pass never gets to the wide receiver, then he doesn't really have a good opportunity to catch that. J.J. Watt made a career off of being able to jump up and swat down passes.
Right side of the defensive line for Coffeyville. Most of the work there on that one. Evan Lee, Jordan Crawford as well. 5 wide receivers set here on 2nd down and 10. And McKee in shotgun formation. Drop back to pass, looking off to his right. Now tucks it. Will run up the middle. It's near the referee, but he's eventually taken down at the 34-yard line. The referee may be playing a little bit of interference on that one.
Yeah, and kind of run into the official there. And that's one thing that McKee does bring to the table that Liable didn't, is the ability to run for this Dodge City team.
Now, last week, 11 attempts, 18 yards for Rashad McKee, but he certainly will carry the football. Again, not the tallest guy on the field, but does have a good pair of legs. 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 2. Going to send a man in motion. McKee takes a snap. Going to hand it off here on 3rd down. And that's just short of the line, though. I think they're not actually going to get it. It looks like it'll be about 4th down and 1. Looks like you had a few Red Ravens getting to the ball there, including Reese Collier, one of the first men there. Also looks like down there you had Jalen Schuler as well. So Coffeyville, a team effort, sets up 4th down and 1, and now we'll see if the Colts maybe go for it here. They are deeper into their own territory now.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to convince the coaching staff to let the offense stay out on the field, and they're not having it. You want to see as deep as you're into your own side. If maybe Coffeyville going in on 4th and 1 kind of forced Dodge's hand. Watch the fake punt, though, just in case they want to try something tricky here. Because they don't have any gunners. So
no gunners, but 3 backs to protect the punt. Punt does go away, though. Isaiah Taylor going to call fair catch. Makes the catch at about the 32-yard line. So Coffeyville, again, solid field position to start their 2nd drive. Of course, leading this ball game 6-0 with about 9:57 remaining in quarter number 1. We'll see what personnel Coffeyville sends out once again. Looks like Star Thomas, he's going to be heading out to the field once again.
After that massive block punt last week, you got to think punters are going to be a little nervous going out against that Coffeyville special team. And that was a protect formation there to kind of stop from the block punt from happening. But they did a good job of covering, forcing the fair catch.
So again, 1st down and 10. Ball actually going to be at the 33-yard line. Star Thomas, the down back. Thompson under center. 2 wide receivers off to the left. That includes Corterius Wilson. Also over there, Bryce Childress. Thompson back to pass here on 1st down. Just going to throw one deep. Has Isaiah Taylor, but it's overthrown. It'll fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10. You got to watch those long throws with the wind behind you.
Yeah, he's got the arm. We've seen that. But he lacks the touch. And then you add the fact that the wind is blowing in your favor at the moment. He's overthrew that one just a little too far.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Same formation. Corterius Wilson out to the left. Also Chris Bellamy standing on the line of scrimmage. And 2 backs to the backfield. That includes Cutler and Star Thomas. Thompson takes the snap to pitch out to the left-hand side. Thomas with some room to go. Gets to the 35. Cuts back at the 40. Down to the 45 before stepping out of bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. So the pitch out to the left-hand side. Gets him a new set.
The Coffeyville run game looking very good early in this run. And that is exactly what puts heart into the eyes of Coach Leifer. Because if there's something that man loves to do, it is run the football and control the clock. And right now, we're looking at a guy that's run the football very effectively in Star Thomas.
For sure. Of course, already has the game's lone touchdown run of 51 yards. That carry good for about 12 yards. So now 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Almost into Dodge City territory. 3 wide receivers set. Shotgun formation, but the snap is over the head of Thompson. He's just going to have to fall back on that one, and that is going to be a huge loss of about 20 yards. Coffeyville now looking at about a 2nd down and 30.
Unfortunate there on the bad snap, but good job by Thompson. Sometimes quarterbacks will tried to make something happen and try to pick up the ball, and that results in the ball squirting free even farther and turning it over. So sometimes you just got to fall on that and live to see another down. But Thompson's strong arm, we know that he could easily send the ball 23 yards down the field.
Yeah, you'll have 8, I guess. You'll have about 2 plays to get 28 yards here. Shotgun formation once again. 3 wide receivers right. Dodge City showing blitz as Thompson drops back to pass here on second down. And look up the right sideline, but it looks like a bit of miscommunication between him and his receiver out there. Intended receiver on the play. That was Javier Batiste. But now set up third down at 28.
Yeah, it looked like Batiste wanted the comeback route at the original line of scrimmage, and Thompson wanted the go route, and they were not on the same page that time. But third and long.
So third down and 28 to go. You got to get into Dodge City territory at about their 45-yard line. You are currently at your own 27. And 3 wide receivers set. Thompson dropping back to pass. It's going to be a screen route. It's caught by Thomas. Nothing doing, though. You're actually going to lose a few more yards here on this one. Coffeyville's just going to have to punt within their own territory.
Yeah, I like the screen pass there because you got to be thinking the defense is probably trying to keep everything in front of them and maybe back it up. But, they got 28 yards to gain, so hopefully get a screen and let them get Star Thomas into some open space. And you got the wind at your back and an amazing playing punter, so you have an idea that he can change field position in this one.
George Eberle on to punt the football away. The defending Jayhawk Conference Special Teams Player of the Week. Punts of 84 and 75 last week. Not 94 like you thought.
No.
But
should have been, though.
Still quite the distance. Very good leg with the wind behind his back. Punt is away. Nice tight spiral. That's going to bounce at about the 27-yard line. Gets a great hop. Hits the Dodge City return man. But he will be able to fall on it. Post call there for the Conquistadors, but it's another great punt for Eberle. Dodge City will start their drive on about the 22-yard line.
That is the one downside in having a guy like Eberle with a huge leg, is he out-punts his coverage. And had that punt been a little higher in the air and with a little more hang time, the Gunners would have been able to get down there. But when that ball bounced off the chest of the return man there was no CCC Red Raven down there, and he was able to just fall on it.
Looks like maybe a new quarterback into the game here for Dodge City as they start their next drive. That'll actually be C.J. Ward into the ball game. Ball over to the left-hand side. It looks like
it's picked off.
Might have been picked off.
Yeah, that was intercepted. First play of the game for the new quarterback that throws the pick, and it went, right into the hands of Jalen Schuler there. It was just like it was meant for him.
He's binoculars given, but they also take it away. I missed that interception. Thank you, Matt, for paying more attention than maybe I did there on that one, trying to identify the new quarterback into the game. But some great field position here to start this next drive. 7:23 remaining in the first quarter of play. Starting the drive at about their own, Dodge City's 28-yard line. So a great spot to start this drive and come out with 2 backs. Looks like a new halfback in the game. That looks to be Dorian Lewis in for Coffeyville. He'll get the carry here. Heading off towards the right-hand side of the pitch. He's got some room to the 20. Tripped up, knocked down at about the 18-yard line. Looks to be close to the first down line here. So a great start for Dorian Lewis. Second back into the game here for Coffeyville.
So, yeah, good job by Lewis. And when you got 2 guys having monster runs, a 9-yard carry on his first carry of the game, it looks like Coffeyville's run game is going to work really efficiently in this one.
So second down and 1 upcoming. Lewis remains in the game. 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the left. Here's a pitch out to the left-hand side for Lewis this time. This time not much doing, though, as he'll be able to get back not quite to the line of scrimmage. Actually lose a couple, bring up third down and 3.
Couple-yard loss on the play there as have an opportunity. Still third and short after the big 9-yard run on first down. So very doable here, but the loss does push them back out of the red zone. They need, the 18 for the first down.
Need to get to the 18. Ball currently on the 21-yard line. Just over 6 minutes remaining now in this first quarter of action. Looks to be shotgun formation. Lewis and Cutler the down backs. Bryce Childress, Isaiah Taylor, your wide receivers. Thompson back to pass. Going to look for Childress, and it's going to fall incomplete. No flags. Solid coverage there for Dodge City. That'll bring up fourth down and 3.
Another fourth down opportunity here, and you gotta like the confidence that Leiker is bestowing in Taylor right now, because he did not have a great game last week. He's already missed an extra point in this one. Wind at his back. He's going to trot him out there for a field goal, and it's a 38-yarder.
This is not typically the problem here for Forrest Taylor. It's been more right to left than anything in his previous attempts this season, but he is on to attempt what you said, the 38-yarder. Kick is up and away, and it is going to be good. So the 38-yard field goal connects to Forrest Taylor. And that'll make it a 9-point ball game. 5:58 remaining in the first quarter of play. It's Coffeyville 9, Dodge City nothing. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Red Ravens football. KUSN 98.1 KUSN.
I've always gotten tons of UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I was desperate for a way to be proactive. I'm Jenna Ryan, CEO and founder of Eucora. We've worked with doctors to develop effective urinary tract health products. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it when you need support, like right after intimacy. Eucora is helping over 100,000 women stay healthy. Ready to join them? Get 30% off at eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Views Alto is the vape as unique as the back roads you ride. With Views by You, you can choose from 4 colors, 3 flavors, 3 nicotine levels, and infinite wrap designs. Make Views Alto a vape that is yours. In store now. Discover more at Views.com. Views. Charge beyond. Vapor products, underage sale prohibited. Website and offers restricted to age 21 and over tobacco consumers.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas, a 38-yard field goal. Forrest Taylor puts the score at 9-0. Coffeyville with an early lead here in this one. Owen Lawson on to kick it away. Another solid kick that's handled by the wind. It's outside the back of the end zone for a 3rd touchback. So, Coffeyville's defense now with a turnover to their names. Jalen Schuler picks it up on the last Dodge City drive. We'll see what Dodge City elects to go with their offense this time out. Saw a brand new quarterback into the game, comes in, drops back to pass, and throws an interception. Will we see McKee? Will we see Ward? Maybe a little bit of a battle brewing here in week 2 for the Conquistadors.
Yeah, interesting decision to do that on your second drive of the game. Third drive of the game. But, it wasn't like 2 guys played last week, so McKee was the only guy on the play.
So C.J. Ward, again, the quarterback. Tyler Curtis joining him in the backfield. Fullback as well. 3 wide receivers set. Gonna send a man in motion. Handoff to Curtis here on first down. Moving over to his left. Gonna get a few yards, but eventually pushed back by a pile of Ravens. As always, seems like Reese Collier in on the action. Willie Jordan also getting in there as well. Jalen Williams to boot. So, a trio of Ravens getting in on that one. And ultimately, it's a short gain. Actually, they'll give him quite a bit of forward progress there. It'll be about 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, it never looked like he completely reset his run, so that's why they gave him forward progress.
Here's another handoff on 2nd down. Again, Curtis the ball carrier. This time it is going to be only a yard or 2. As he can't find room on the left edge. Looks like making the tackle down there for the Ravens this time round. Charles Perkins gets in there for the tackle.
Another 3rd short opportunity here. A big opportunity for the defense to force another 3rd and out. They've done a really good job so far of controlling the game.
Dodge City yet to record a 1st down here in this ball game. 4 wide receivers set. And Ward, the quarterback. Tyler Curtis still in the backfield here for the Conquistadors. Ward takes a snap, looks to pass. Going to go for the left-hand side. Complete. Making the catch over there, Elisha Turner. And that'll be the 1st down here for Dodge City.
Well, he did it. The announcers jinxed it. Not supposed to say those things until they fell the 3rd down. Connor, come on.
If you expect me to feel bad or regret saying it, you're wrong. Things happen, but it will be 1st down and 10.
Gotta love the announcers.
You gotta own your mistakes. Ball gonna be at about the 43-yard line. Approaching midfield now. Coffeyville again, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 4 in the secondary. Here's a pitch out to the wide receivers. Got some room, gets to at least the 49-yard line of Coffeyville. On the carry that time around was Willie Gaines for the Conquistadors. And he'll get about 8.
Yep, good little reception there. Picked up 8 yards. It's the easiest pass play to make.
Dodge City with some offensive momentum, not going to huddle up, just going to go no huddle here. Here's a handoff to Curtis on second down and short. Looks like he's going to end up short, though. He got a yard, if anything. That'll bring up third down, about maybe 1.
Dodge City thought they had the Red Ravens defense on their heels a little bit, trying to hurry up. Did not work as that went nowhere.
So actually no gain on the play, so make that third down and 2. Now down to about 3.5 minutes left to play in this first quarter of action. Dodge City going to line up here once again with 2 backs. Actually just going to pack everybody in. Just a formation. Here's a handoff to Curtis. Going to try to just push this one up the middle. Looks like it's going to be close. Pyle still moving forward. Now it's definitely going to be enough. As Dodge City once again moves the chains here on third down.
I don't think he had it initially, but the second effort and the help from the teammates from behind is what got him that first down. He fell all the way forward to the Red Raven 45-yard line.
Curtis, of course, had 137 yards on the ground last week. He was the primary man. Also 2 rushing touchdowns in that one. 2 set of downs. First down and 10. Ball on the Coffeyville 45-yard line. Ward dropping back to pass, going to find a man on the left-hand side. Flags down on the play. Pass was complete to Alicia Turner over on the left side, but we'll see what the flag is.
It came from the spot of holding. So we'll see if that's what it indeed is, which would back Dodge up a few yards. 10 to be exact. Almost through the first quarter here.
Got 2:41 remaining in the call. It will be holding on Dodge City. So, penalty will be accepted, and that'll bring up first down and 20. As the Conquistadors move back into their own territory once again.
A holding call so egregious that 2 flags were thrown on it.
That's
you
how
don't
know
always see that.
That's how you know you made it obvious. And both referees catch that one, but it will back the football up to the Dodge City 45-yard line. And again, it'll be first down and 20 to go. New back into the ball game, by the way, for the Conquistadors. You'll have C.J. Hall in the backfield. C.J. Ward, the quarterback. C.J. Hall, the running back. 3 wide receivers set. 2 to the left. Also have 1 to the right. Bit of a non-snap count here, but going to try to find a man on the right sideline. It's complete. Famous Paisley with the reception. That'll move him back to a little bit beyond the original line of scrimmage. Bring up second down and 8.
Good throw by Ward to hit Paisley. Perfect throw. Paisley had a couple of steps. There was a couple of steps between him and the defender, and instead of Ward trying to lead him, he threw it to where Paisley could just stop and pick up about 12 yards. Free
Again,
play.
Ward going to drop back to pass. Should be a free play on the left sideline. Ball is knocked down. Falls incomplete. There is a flag down. And it looks like it may be charged against Coffeyville. Looks like it might have been encroachment. Offside.
Yeah, there was they jumped off sides. They were a little early on the play. The play prior, they timed it perfectly. This time, they did not.
And so that should move Dodge City just a little bit closer. Assuming that offsides is the call. No indication just yet.
I mean, it's got to be. I can't think of anything yet.
And that's what it will be. So, Dodge City going to get 5 more yards here from first down and 20. It now brings up second down and 2. After the 13-yard completion and then the 5-yard penalty charged against the Coffeyville defense.
It's the first penalty on this Red Raven defense.
4 wide receivers. Curtis now back in the backfield. Again, Coffeyville almost fooled by the snap count. Pass over to the right, looking for Paisley. Pass heads out of bounds, though, incomplete. Third down and 2, another third down and short.
They definitely jumped. I guess they didn't jump enough to pass the line to gain. That or they got away with it. Or, sorry, the line of scrimmage. That or they got away with it. But, yeah, they definitely jumped. So this defensive front is very antsy at the moment.
I'm definitely trying to get in there and make an impact, but need to be a little bit more disciplined. Those 4 men down on the defensive line. So again, shotgun formation. Again, 4 wide receivers. Curtis again in the backfield. Makes the handoff to Curtis. Now rolling out to his left. Gonna be in some trouble. Flips it forward, but the pass ball is incomplete. Tried the forward lateral. Or the option pitch out, if you would. Puts it just a little bit too short, though. That'll bring up 4th down and 2, but certainly maybe a go-for-it kind of down.
The defender gambled a little bit there. I can't tell if that's. I'm not sure which corner that was, but he came up to apply pressure, and that left the running back open on the play. But the pressure closed so quickly on Ward that he didn't have time to actually make a pass. He just tried to pitch it.
So 4th down and 2. Very important situation here. Dodge City going to pack it in. Quarterback keeper Curtis trying to move forward. Hit by Collier. He's going to be short. Coffeyville's going to get the turnover on downs. Reese Collier gets in there, makes the big hit. Coffeyville offense will take over.
Good job by the Coffeyville defense to get a stop on 4th and short and get their offense back out on the field. So gave up a couple of decent plays on the drive, but ultimately were able to hold like they did against Hutch so many times last week.
Bit of an instance of bend but do not break. Give up a few yards, but then you make the stop when it counts. And so Coffeyville's offense is back out into the field, leading this one 9-0. Now 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. I formation, one wide receiver to the right. It's a handoff here on 1st down. Dorian Lewis on the carry. Gets to the 40-yard line, maybe a yard more. A short pickup here of about 4 yards on 1st down. 2nd down around 6.
Under 2 to play here, and Coffeyville continuing to go to that run game, and it's working. When they switch sides and that wind is in the face, that might be actually beneficial to Thompson because he tends to overthrow his receivers. That may be, it may help him there.
Same formation, just going to put the wide receiver over to the left, the ball on the right hash at about the 41-yard line. Again, 2nd down and 6. Thompson back to pass, looking for the short route. Complete to Bryce Childress, who dives forward. Looks like he may have got enough to move the chains. It's a gain of about 6, maybe 7. And that'll set up a new pair of downs.
A little pitch and catch there. Childress set down at the line to gain and picked up the 1st down and then got a couple more after that as well.
So 1st down and 10. Ball now on the Coffeyville 48-yard line. And Coffeyville leading this one 9-0. 2 of their 3 drives tonight have resulted in scores. Earlier touchdown, 51 yards for Star Thomas, and then the 38-yard field goal attempt for Forrest Taylor, leading to this current score. Now under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Takes the handoff. Thompson looking to pass. Has a man in one-on-one coverage. That ball's just going to be a little bit overthrown this time, maybe a couple of yards or so. Intended receiver on the play. Looks like out there, Corterius Wilson had the receiving touchdown last week. Just couldn't put a hand on that one.
Thompson has a cannon, but just the touch is just not quite there. If he figures that out at any point in the season, this offense is just going to add another element and be that much more dangerous.
So 2nd down and 10. Looks like we'll have time for maybe a couple more plays in this quarter. 2 backs in the backfield. You've got Cutler. You've also got Dorian Lewis. Here's a pitch out to the right-hand side. The pitch been obviously there for him here tonight, and it's going to be there for him again. He'll throw it to the 25 to 20, but he's going to be caught from behind. Another huge gain of 33 yards for Dorian Lewis.
Rush defense continues to be a problem here for Dodge City tonight. Another big gainer for the running back. This time not Star Thomas, but Dorian Lewis, who almost had a long touchdown of his own. But just a good touchdown saving tackle by the Dodge City defense. First 10 inside the red zone here for CCC.
Those pitch outs have been there for Coffeyville here tonight. Obviously the touchdown coming on a bit of a dive play, 4th and 1, but the pitches, they've frequently resulted in 1st downs more often than not. 26 seconds left in the quarter. 3 wide receivers. Shotgun formation is Thompson. There's a handoff on 1st down, but nowhere to go for Lewis this time, as he's dropped a few yards shy of the original line of scrimmage. He'll bring up 2nd down at about 14.
So a couple few yards lost there, and good job really to answer as the quarter comes to an end, almost to an end. So it'll be 2nd and 14 when we come back here in the second quarter, and we'll see if these long throws are affected by the wind in a positive manner in the second quarter. Other than that, we're going to get a stoppage, of course.
We've got a stoppage here. The clock reads 5.3 seconds.
I think somebody called a timeout. But speaking of clock stopping, we had that moment last week's game. We got an opportunity here to kind of explain that.
Timeout for Coffeyville, by the way.
But, so we were confused at the end of last week's game. Coffeyville should have been able to take a knee. 8 seconds left on the clock. should have been able to take a knee or run the play clock out. But because they ran a play and one of the helmets of one of the offensive players came off, that stopped the clock. Now, Coach Ligerson felt like the clock should have been able to restart once the offensive player got off the field, but they did not, so they had to call a timeout, kick the field goal, and got lucky. So I'm not sure if it was the right call, but that is what happened in last week's game.
Of course, if you tuned in, you might have heard our confusion a little bit at the end of that one. Obviously, it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, as Coffeyville was able to find the stop on the last gasp attempt for the Blue Dragons, but just a bit of hindsight as we take a look as to why that happened. But either way, second down and 15. Again, 8 seconds left here in this first quarter. We are going to get one more play in the quarter. Thompson back to pass. Pocket collapsing, looking for the end zone. Incomplete. As it looks like out there on the coverage, that was Dominique Hort for the Conquistadors, intended receiver. That was Javier Batiste, and looks like we'll get one more. Third down and 15, only 4 seconds running off the clock.
That's been the best throw so far on a deeper pass by Thompson tonight. And Batiste should have come away with that one. That was in the breadbasket, and that should have been 6. But they got another opportunity for 3rd and long here before the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I need to get to the 5-yard line for a first down and 10. Ball currently rests on the 20-yard line. Again, 3.9 seconds now remaining here in the quarter. I formation, 2 wide receivers set. Thompson takes a snap, takes the handoff, rolling out to his right. Still moving on his feet, tries to find Lewis over there to the right, actually. Looks like that was actually out there, Terrence Johnson. Pass is complete, but actually you're going to lose a couple more yards. It'll be 4th down and 17 when we come back. But Coffeyville, they open up the scoring with a touchdown and a field goal. As we approach the second quarter of play, it's Coffeyville 9 and Dodge City nothing. You're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Financing for all, that's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. Entering the second quarter of play, it will be 4th down and 18 here for the Coffeyville Red Ravens, and it'll be Forrest Taylor back on to attempt his second field goal of the day. Already 1 for 1, but as we shift sides, he's going to be kicking into the wind. The wind is swirling. This is not going to be an easy kick by any means.
Yeah, and he struggled. That was the one downside of not getting that play over sooner.
Kick is up and away, and it is hanging, and it is going to be good. So, tough kick for Forrest Taylor, but he puts it through that ball. I was going to say, like an eternity.
Did you see how that
actually falling through?
That ball just the wind was just all over that ball, but it went through.
Yeah, that is a tough kick, so well done for Forrest Taylor. That'll make the score 12-0 here for Coffeyville. They add another one. 14:54 left to play in the second quarter. You're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
A new season is the perfect time to change up your look. And luckily, 21 Days of Beauty is happening now at Ulta Beauty. Snag daily beauty steals of 50% off the must-haves from brands like IT Cosmetics and Benefit. And discover new gotta-have-it launches from brands like Jacqueline Cosmetics and Tula. This event ends September 18th. Shop in-store, online, or try curbside pickup today. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
Hey, we get it. You don't want to be hearing a Progressive commercial right now, so let us tell you something you do want to hear. You are powerful. You're a warrior who bathes in your enemy's tears. Then you step out of that refreshing tear bath and into a bathrobe that somehow looks good on you. Yeah, you could pull off a robe. There. Don't you feel better? You'll also feel better when you save money for driving safely with Snapshot from Progressive. Savings you can use to buy more robes. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California, North Carolina, or from all agents.
Fumble on the kickoff return as we come back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville. However, Dodge City able to fall on it. Connor Harvey here with you on the play-by-play. 14:47 remaining in this first half. 12-0 in favor of Coffeyville. And Matt, we saw the difference in the win there. Austin has kicked the ball in the end zone 3 times tonight. That time, kickoff taken up at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's a 20-yard win, essentially. That's what the difference it is making, because he was kicking it well out of the end zone and having to stop right at the 10-yard line. So interesting. I mean, that just shows you how hard this win is to win.
Rashad McKee back out into the field here for the Conquistadors. A couple of personnel changes as well. You also have Cameron Bison out onto the field. He'll be taking over the running back duties. 4 wide receivers set, however. McKee back to pass on first down. Moving out of the pocket now, going to take it himself. He was to get about the 36-yard line before being taken out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of about 4, set up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, McKee decided to keep it there himself, and as they brought him back into the game, it never works. If you're doing it by design, it's okay, but if you're trying to figure out who's the guy, it just confidence-wise just doesn't work to switch in and out your quarterbacks.
Yeah, C.J. Ward comes out, completes quite a few passes down the field, and now McKee back out there. So maybe it's by design, maybe it's not, maybe it's a brand new thing. As week 1, it was all Rashad McKee. But now facing a 2nd down and 6, McKee going to send a man in motion. It's a handoff here on 2nd down. Actually, no, fakes the handoff, has a man open. Caulfield biting on the fake, as did I. Complete out there on the right side, making the catch. Famous Paisley. And it looks like Dodge City will move the chains, get the ball to about the Dodge City 49-yard line.
Yeah, you had 2 defenders stay with the outside guy that was taking a shot deep down the field and leave Paisley open underneath. Good job by McKee to roll out and find him and pick up the first down.
Dodge City hustling to the line here. Coffeyville making a couple personnel changes. Everybody gets set. It's a handoff here to face it. Bison with nowhere to go, though. Figure out how to say his name. We'll decide on something sooner rather than later. You can go ask Sean Boston, who's off to our right at halftime, perhaps. But it's a loss of 2 regardless. Set up 2nd down and 12. So those names that sometimes sneak up on you.
Well, we tried to get some pronunciation guys before the game, and that they came to no avail. So we'll try again at halftime.
5 wide receivers set. 2nd down and 12. 13:45 remaining here in this contest. Rashad McKee, the only man in the backfield, takes a snap, looks to pass. Pass is complete with some room to go on the comeback route. That's going to be Tristan Jones. He'll be taken down, but not before he once again picks up the first down. It's a gain of 13 on the play. So the comeback route, and some room to run after the catch.
Comeback routes always scare me. Curl routes, comeback routes, because if they get jumped, they can be problems. It's all about timing.
C.J. Hall back into the game at the halfback position. It is going to be a fake to Hall. Actually, no, gives it off. That's how you know the fakes are good, but it's another big gain here for the Conquistadors. Another gain of 10. Ball gets to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, anytime it pulls up, you know that it was a good play fake. And this is the best drive that Dodge has had all night.
Now 2nd down and 1 was just short. Ball still on the 32-yard line, however. A handoff to C.J. Hall on 2nd down. He's got some room to the 20 now. And again, another pickup of about 11 in Dodge City offense. There's big chunks of yardage being given up right now by Coffeyville's defense.
Yeah, and this might be how how important the wind is and how much of an effect it had on Dodge City's offense in that first quarter, because now they've switched sides of the fields and are driving here.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. As Coffeyville will take their 2nd timeout of the half. So we'll take a timeout right alongside them. 12:46 remaining here in this first half. Coffeyville leads 12-0, but Dodge City is threatening. You're listening to Red Ravens football. US 98.1 KUSN.
helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Ohio's new filet-o-lay steak bowl is piled high with filet mignon. A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack, sour cream, and tender filet mignon. Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy filet-o-lay steak bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
Pitch out to the left as we come back from break. Nowhere to go for Tyler Curtis. Launch City, though, just outside the red zone. Coffeyville leading this one by 12-0. Again, 12 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in this first half. Connor Hartman here with you alongside Matt Jordan, US 98.1 KUSN, also streaming online on our YouTube channel, US 98 Coffeyville YouTube channel. So make sure if we've got a home game cooking, you tune in, whether it be by video or by the airwaves. And shotgun formation here for McKee. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Makes the handoff, now rolling off to his right. Going to try to find a man on the out route. Again, it's complete. Dodge City finding success by ground and by air at the moment. Making the catch there, Elisha Turner. That'll bring him within the red zone. Also get the ball near that first down marker. But it will be second down, and actually looks like second down and... Or how about just first down?
The yard...
Trying to figure things out, but it looks like it might be just second down and 1. Second down and 1, handoff to Curtis. Pushes forward, going to get it. So now we'll have ourselves a first down and goal situation. That may be a little bit easier. But, yeah, first down and goal. Dodge City just a few yards away from their first touchdown of the evening.
Yeah, the yard to gain guys were very, very confused. The chain gang having a lot of issues. But, yeah, first goal. Another opportunity here for the Coffeyville defense. They held Hutch out of the end zone. Let's see if they can do it here against Dodge City.
So it'll be first down and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. 9 yards to score here for Dodge City. Personnel changes here for Coffeyville just before the snap. 4 wide receivers set. Curtis in the backfield. Again, McKee in at quarterback. Looking to pass. Going for the out route, or the in route, I should say. But it's off the hands of the intended receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, receiver falling down a little bit there. That was almost dangerous because it just about went into the hands of an awaiting Red Raven defender. But they get another chance here, second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, good chance maybe for Coffeyville to make a stop. You can certainly hold them to 3 here. But you got to come up big here, maybe on at least 2 more plays. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Man set in motion. It's a handoff here to Curtis. Curtis pushing forward, gets to about the 4. Still on his feet, eventually taken down. It looks like he may have gotten a couple more yards after the fact. After first contact, see where they spot the football here. It will be third down and goal. And it looks like we may have ourselves an injured Red Raven down on the field. Raven down on the ground. Trying to get a number for you on that one. We'll have it for you. We're going to take a quick injury timeout. It'll take at least about 30 seconds. We'll come back in just a moment. You're listening to Red Ravens football here on US 98.1 KUSN.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour. Best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo and strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get ready for hunting season with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Or go to Roman's Outdoor Power and see Jeff and Chance in Independence or Mike and Kevin in Bartlesville.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FUEL.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, here in Coffeyville, the injured Red Raven, Antavius Fish, as he is coming off of the field. He is walking off under his own power, but he is favoring that right leg. So, we'll see about Fish's status throughout the course of today's game, but that would be a big loss. He is usually a man who involved in a lot of tackles here for this Coffeyville defense. But it is going to be third down and goal, ball on about the 4-yard line. Again, Connor Harvett here with you today. Looks like the internet may have gone down here in the stadium, Matt. If you're wondering why you're suddenly losing connection there. And now it looks like we're going to have a whistle here before the third down play.
Timeout. That's it. There's the second part timeout.
It looks like we'll have a timeout taken here by Dodge City. So Dodge City going to call their timeout here. Tell you what, while we try to work on some technical difficulties, I got your Jayhawk Conference scoreboard for you here on this one as we take a look around the Jayhawk Conference. Independence, they are all over McDougal Technical Institute. Kind of a matchup. These new Independence would most likely be favored to win, but they are up 29-0 on that one at the start of the second quarter. So we'll see how that one kind of develops there. At halftime, Garden City currently leading Fort Scott 14-0. Of course, Butler and Hutchinson taking each other on here tonight. Bit of a rivalry matchup in that one. They are just starting the second quarter. It's Butler 7, Hutchinson 7. So we'll see how that one really develops. That's a close game brewing in Hutchinson. And then finally, of course, right here, right now, you've got Coffeyville 12, Dodge City nothing. But Dodge City just a few yards away. Maybe bringing this one back into at least 6. Third down and 4, though. Third down and goal. Dodge City comes out, I formation. Rashad McKee in at quarterback. Tyler Curtis in the backfield. A couple wide receivers. Going to send one in motion. It's a handoff here to Curtis. No, it's a keeper. He'll pitch it off over to the right, and it looks like it'll be a Dodge City touchdown. Pitch out to Justin Mitchell. Dives into the end zone, and Dodge City is on the board with their first 6 points of the evening.
Yeah, unfortunate. Coffeyville gives up their first touchdown of the season there, and Dodge cuts into this one, and now it's one possession game.
So 12-6 our score, as Dodge City will also come on to kick the PAT. So gone to kick for the Conquistadors. That'll be Landon Guidry. Snap is good, and the kick is away. It is through the uprights and good. So 10:44 remaining here in the first quarter of, actually the second quarter of this contest. Coffeyville leads by 5. It's 12-7. You're listening to Red Ravens football here on US 98.1 KUSN.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle? Or even a boat? Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies, so they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11 in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-970 and relax.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits, and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquors, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
Dodge City on the board. 4-yard touchdown run, Justin Mitchell on the quarterback option. 12-7 our score, Coffeyville still leading by 5. Kickoff is away, can be fielded about the 1-yard line. It is returnable here for the Ravens. A lot of room to return the kick as they get to about the 30-yard line. On the return there, looks like that was Coffeyville's Javier Batiste with a big return up the sideline. It's a good field position here for Coffeyville. Start this one at about the 30. As Coffeyville looks to make it a 2-score ball game once again.
Now Red Ravens need to come back and answer on the touchdown. And we'll see this is the first drive of the game for them in the second quarter with the wind in their face. We'll see what kind of effect that has on them, but they are a little bit more apt to run the football.
Jackson Thompson out onto the field, a couple backs as well. There you've got Terrence Johnson. You also have Torrance Farmer into the backfield for the first time tonight. Hand off to Farmer on first down, spins to his right with some room, gets to around the 39-yard line. See a pick of about 9, set up second down and 1.
Doesn't matter who is back there. So far, everybody's been able to pick up a few decent yards. I mean, that was a 9-yard carry. We saw Dorian Lewis have a 9-yard carry on his first run, and we've seen what Star Thomas can do.
Farmer still into the game here on second down. 2 wide receivers set. Got Childress out there. You've also got Chris Bellamy off to the left. Thompson under center, takes a snap here on second down. It's another handoff to Farmer. Farmer pushes forward, dives into the air, and it looks like he maybe got enough. Looks like he got past the 40-yard line there. That'll give Coffeyville a new set of downs.
Did have enough for the first down, and got to go with this drive here, and something that they struggled with last week, finishing possessions. They've already done that in this game. 2 field goals in which they had good opportunities for touchdowns. So you gotta wonder how confident Coach Leiker is in this offense right now to really finish drives.
Coffeyville back out into the shotgun. Corterius Wilson into the ball game now. Another bit of miscommunication there. Looks like Bellamy running deep. Throws a little bit behind him there.
I don't know if that was to Bellamy or Wilson. It looked like it could have been to Wilson, who was turning around on the route, and it looked like it may have sailed over Wilson's head. Or it could have been to Bellamy, who was running on the outside, and had he turned around, it would have been right there. So I'm not sure who that was intended for. But one of the, I'd say, worst passes I've seen Thompson make so far this year.
Second down and 10 now. 3 wide receivers. 1 back in the backfield. Thompson takes a snap. It's a handoff to Farmer once again. Farmer with not much room to go. He's going to be swept at the legs and taken down about 6 yards behind the line for a big old loss. That'll bring up third down and long.
Huge loss. Farmer took a big spill there. He got upended as he tried to leap over the defender, and the defender reached up and just caught him at the ankles. See if Leiker wants to take a shot with Thompson's arm into the wind this time.
So third down, and it will be about 16 to go here on this next play. And Johnson and Farmer in as your running backs. Terrius Wilson, Isaiah Taylor. 2 wideouts set off to the right. Thompson himself under center. Takes a snap, takes the handoff. Going out of the pocket, moving over to his right. Now going to tuck it, now going to run himself. Has a little bit of room, jukes out one defender, gets to midfield, pushes forward, he'll have the first down on third down.
That's what makes Thompson so dangerous. Any moment he can just decide to tuck and run under pressure immediately. Made 2 guys miss, and a big gain by the quarterback for the crucial first down on the third and long.
Gets into Dodge City territory. It'll be first down and 10. Ball on the Dodge City 47-yard line. 2 wide receivers off to the left. Thompson under center. Farmer still the down back. Pitch out to the left. It's been a play that's worked for him here tonight. Farmer able to spin around one guy. Still at his feet. Gets the first down and gets to the 35-yard line. Farmer with some nice moves there to evade a couple of conquistadors and get another new first down.
Farmer, good job staying on his feet and breaking through a couple of tackles as he forced his way forward for the first down on a little pitch play.
Yeah, the holes have been there. They have done an excellent job of creating the gap for Farmer, for Lewis, for Thomas to get through here tonight. That pitch play has certainly been something they've come back to several times. So first down and 10. Ball now on the 37-yard line. 7:53 remaining in the first half.
Star Thomas back in the game at running back.
Thomas back into the game. He'll get the carry. Swallowed up at the line, though. Save the line. It's actually about 2 yards behind set line. That'll be second down and 12 up Heather.
Yeah, nowhere to go that time for the Red Ravens offense. Dodge City was ready for the run that time and pushed it back a couple of yards there. Bring up second and 12.
Thomas really met the line for the first time tonight. He has certainly had quite a bit of success from the ground at the end of the first quarter. At 4 yards for 66 yards, was averaging 16.5 yards per carry. At his first carry of the second quarter. So that'll bring the average down quite a bit. So it looks like we'll have another timeout. Timeout taken by Dodge City. That'll be their final timeout of this first half. We'll take a timeout too. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Red Ravens football. US 98.1 KUSN.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooking.com.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantries. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Quick play as we come out of the timeout, complete to Bryce Childress, who takes it 12 yards, gets near the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him, or if they say he stepped out of bounds about 4 yards before the fact. So, not the gain of 12, maybe we thought Childress, but the pass was complete. It's a gain of about 7. As it'll bring up third down and 5.
Yeah, stepped out of bounds. Kind of hard to see from all the way on the other side of the field, but good job of getting it in much more third management.
Mind your mic, by the way.
Yeah, my bad.
Third down and 5. Here's the handoff. Star Thomas pushing forward. Going to get to about the 32. Going to be close. Probably going to be about a yard short. And that'll bring up an interesting fourth down here. Actually, again, not going to maybe give him as many yards as I thought. It'll bring up fourth down and 3 instead.
Yeah, this is go for it territory. We saw how strong that wind is moving. And you're definitely fourth and short. And Farmer looking good on field goals tonight, but with the wind the way it is, this is too long of a field.
Forrest Taylor with 2 field goals tonight. But it is fourth down and 3 to go. Star Thomas the down back, 1 wide receiver to the right. That's Corterius Wilson. The pitch out here on fourth down. The gap going to close. Star Thomas still on his feet, though. Going to try to cut it back to his left. Thompson trying to make a block. But ultimately, it's all for naught as they're going to end up well short of the first down. And Dodge City will get the football back.
Good pursuit by Dodge City's defense to stay with Thomas there. Excellent job by Thompson just trying to make something happen for his running back. Not the end of the world. Still got great field position at the 30 here for Dodge City. But you're just kind of in no man's land, especially with the wind right now.
And for the first time on Dodge City's last drive, it seemed as if the Coffeyville defense just didn't have an answer. We'll see if they've got something figured out this time round. And as Rashad McKee comes back out, Conquistadors start this drive on their own right hash on the 30-yard line. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Key takes a snap on first down. It's a quick out route to the right. Complete. Gain of 6.
Good gain on first and 10. A good throw by McKee. Snapped it right over to the wide receiver on a little turnaround route, throw route, and picked up a good chunk of 6 yards there.
Tyjavian Edwards on the reception. Brings up second down and 4. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. Now we'll have ourselves a penalty. Play whistle dead. This one looks like it'll be on the Conquistadors.
Yeah, I believe this is a false start. I don't think Coffeyville jumped first. I think this is definitely a situation where Dodge City is the one who committed the foul here.
Looking for the indication from the ref, and it looks like it will be false start on Dodge City. So that'll back them up 5 yards, bring up second down and 9 now. 5:57 left on the clock. Second down and 9. McKee shotgun formation. Waiting on the whistle to resume play. Now we'll get it. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. It's a handoff. C.J. Hall in the carry. He's met, dropped behind the line. That'll be a short loss. Bring up third down and long. So Coffeyville gets into the backfield. Makes them lose a yard. Looking at 3rd and 10 now. Again, as Dodge City doesn't have any timeouts. It doesn't really matter just yet. We still have just over 5 minutes left to play, but could be someone to watch for moving forward. 3rd down and long. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. That looks to be Hall. Pass will go to Hall, has a couple blockers in front of him, cuts back to his left, but taken down at around the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. And some pushing and shoving after the fact, and we're going to have a flag, and that looks like it's going to be a personal foul call on Dodge City.
Yeah, good job of the Coffeyville defense. This one for the football there, and hopefully this is on Dodge City and not on Coffeyville. You don't want to give them a break after you just stopped them on 3rd down.
Yeah, the mental game, oh so important, especially when you're talking about 15-yarders. I believe it was a Coffeyville player who hit the deck after the fact. We'll see what the indication is. It'll be unsportsmanlike conduct called against Dodge City. Flag going to be called here on Ty Robinson, the offensive lineman. But again, the mental game, oh so important, is now instead of maybe kicking away from your 35, it's going to back them up all the way to the 20. And maybe give Coffeyville some good field position. And maybe work on getting another score here before the half.
See what Dodge City's punter is like. And again, CCC, this is about the same spot that Hutch was in when they blocked the punt last week. So we'll see if they bring pressure here and try to get another one.
Corey Wilhoit, the punter, first attempt today, actually 2 punts for 62 yards, an average of 31 yards. But both those punts came in the first quarter with the wind against him. Snap is good, and the punt is away. It's a great punt. Quite a bit of distance. You can see the wind there, but it might be too much, as it will roll out the back of the end zone. But that's kind of my point. That's how strong the wind is. That ball hit about the 15-yard line all the way from the opposite 15-yard line. An absolute rocket of a punt.
Yeah, that would have been an 80-yard punt, but it goes down as a 60-yard punt because you subtract a 20 for the touchback.
So the touchback means Coffeyville will have to go 80 yards here in 4 minutes, 39 seconds. They do have 1 timeout available here before the end of the first half. We're still very much not yet in last drive territory, but see if Coffeyville can at least wind down some maybe the clock, pick up a score, get the football to start the second half as you deferred. It would be a great thing for Coffeyville to score here. It's always universally a great thing to score. Thompson back to pass on first down. Has a man. That's Corterius Wilson who makes the catch at about the 23. Push back, and looks like we'll get another flag. Dodge City throws Wilson to the ground about a couple seconds after the whistle.
That was way late. Way late. He was down, and then there was another, good couple of seconds before he got lit up by Dodge City defenders. So that's 2 quick fouls there against Dodge City.
Yeah, that'll turn what was basically a 3-yard completion into about a lot of yards for Coffeyville and a first down as well. Referee still talking things over here. Dare I say we might be talking about something more than just an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. There's another flag on the other side of the field that I just now noticed. It's looked on the far side hash about the 12-yard line, and the unsportsmanlike that we saw came on this side of the field, the close side of the field.
Yeah, of course, obviously where the tackle had happened. So we're still talking things over. And we'll see what the call is. Now we've got a referee speaking with Coffeyville head coach Jeff Lecker. So both penalties will be forced. It's holding charge to Coffeyville, but it is an unsportsmanlike charge to Dodge City. So ultimately it's going to be first down, but Coffeyville gets the net gain of about 5 yards after the fact. Holding the 10-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike 15. You go back, then you go forward. It's first down and 10, first down and 5 now from the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for the 25.
Yeah, because it's a dead ball, so
an automatic first down.
Automatic first down.
Sorry about that. So Coffeyville gets a new set of downs. 4:22 remaining in the first half now. Thompson under center. Looks like in the backfield, that's going to be Torrance Farmer. He's got some room. He's going to get to about the 35-yard line before being taken out the 36. Another man hitting the field after the whistle. A little bit closer the last time out, though. No flag. As it will be a new set of downs. As once again, Torrance Farmer with the big carry on first down.
If you're Coffeyville here, you want to wind down as much of the first half clock as you can, add points, then you get the football and the wind to start the second half.
Cutler and Farmer, the down backs. 2 wide receivers into the ball game. Corterius Wilson, Isaiah Taylor as well. Tight end off to the right. That's going to be Devin Cosby. Thompson back to pass here on first down. Rolls out of the pocket to his left. Has the running back. That's Farmer. Moves forward, gets to about the 45-yard line. It'll be short of the first down, but it'll bring up second down and short.
Good job by Thompson to get away from the pressure. Just sling one out to his running back on a little swing pass and give him some open room to run and pick up 9 yards.
So Coffeyville making up quite a bit of ground at the moment. First down. Now the second down is short. Second down and 1. 3 wide receivers. 2 backs, including Cutler. Thompson takes a snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, going to find a man, that's Bronte Cutler. He's got some room. That's the big boy who gets to about the 46-yard line. We saw that play last week work to great success. And Cutler finds it again here for a new set of downs.
Into Dodge City territory and the first down. Finding the big boy on the little out route out of the back out of the backfield there, and thought they were going to try to take a shot down the field, but it looks like too much pressure came quickly and he just found that fullback.
Bronte Cutler in open space, of course, the 270-pound fullback out of Alabama. Now first down and 10, I formation, 2 wide receivers to the left. Here's a handoff to Farmer on first down. Pushes forward, still on his feet. Eventually forward momentum going to be called as he gets to about the 41-yard line. So moves forward about 5. That'll bring up second down and 5. Here with 2:20 remaining in the half. So winding down that clock. You still have 1 timeout to work in. If you're Coffeyville, this is about what they wanted to do here on this drive.
Yeah, you definitely want to burn the clock here as much as you can. Make sure that you have the final possession of the first half.
2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Looks to be a new back into the ball game. Handoff will go to Dorian Lewis. That's the man in the ball game. Gets to the 44. He makes a man miss. Dukes to his left, gets a new set of downs.
Good job by Lewis picking up the first down.
Well, looks like we'll have an injured Conquistador now on the field at about the 48-yard line. So an injury on the field. So we'll take a quick timeout ourselves. We'll make it a minute timeout at the minimum. You're listening to Red Ravens football, QS 98.1, KUSN.
I've always gotten tons of UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I was desperate for a way to be proactive. I'm Jenna Ryan, CEO and founder of Eucora. We've worked with doctors to develop effective urinary tract health products. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it when you need support, like right after intimacy. Eucora is helping over 100,000 women stay healthy. Ready to join them? Get 30% off at eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Views Alto is the vape as unique as the back roads you ride. With Views by You, you can choose from 4 colors, 3 flavors, 3 nicotine levels, and infinite wrap designs. Make Views Alto a vape that is yours. In store now. Discover more at Views.com. Views. Charge beyond. Vapor products, underage sale prohibited. Website and offers restricted to age 21 and over tobacco consumers.
Javen Sanchez, the injured conquistador, as we come back. He's able to walk off the field under his own power. 1:55 remaining here in this first half. Coffeyville, they'll have first down and 10. Ball on the Dodge City 34-yard line as they look to score just before the half. Remember, they get the football to start off the second half, so very important you score here. Maybe make it a 2-score game before the half if you can find the end zone. It's shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Dorian Lewis still in the game. He's your halfback. Thompson gets the snap, throws out to the right-hand side. Pass is complete. Orterius Wilson with the reception. It's a solid pickup here of about 6. They'll bring up second down about 4.
Nice little 6-yard gain on the little out route that stopped the clock and made it second and medium.
About second down and 6, gain of 4 on the play. You might hear a door slamming a couple more times. That's how strong the wind is here tonight. Thompson back to pass now on second down. Has another man. That's going to be Chris Bellamy on the reception this time. Right around the first down marker. That'll move the chains. But again, you want to know how bad the wind is here tonight. We open up the window here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, and now our door won't stop slamming back there. It's about 5-6 feet in between the doors. Actually, make that 20. Coffeyville hurrying off to the line. Thompson again dropping back to pass. Going to look for the end zone. That's going to be Corterius Wilson, but he can't hang on. Pass will fall incomplete.
Man, he was so close, almost perfectly thrown ball by Thompson. Tried to go up and get it, and I think he would have been able to get a foot down had he come away with the reception.
So second down and 10 upcoming, now down to 1:15. Maybe still not in field goal range with that wind. Remember the previous kick only crossed the field goal or the bar by about maybe 10 yards or so. Maybe you like to get as close to the goal line as possible with the wind the way it is. Again, 1:15 remaining in the half. 3 wide receivers set. Thompson takes a snap, drops back to pass once again. Pocket collapses, but finds Bellamy on stride. Bellamy coming across the right side of the field. He's got open field to the 10 or 5 down to the 5-1. Ravens take back touchdown. Chris Bellamy, his first touchdown reception of the season. And there you go, Coffeyville. They will take an 18-7 lead.
Good job by Bellamy, catching that in stride. Great throw, and then just working his way across to the near side of the field. Picked up one key block right at the goal line by one of his fellow wide receivers, and then just got in the end zone to extend this lead back to a 2-score game, pinning the extra point here.
18-7 now our score. Forrest Taylor on to attempt the PAT. On to hold, George Eberly. Snap is good, kick is away. Solid kick right on through the upright. It is good. So, with 1:05 remaining here in the first half of play, Coffeyville, they once again lead by 12. 19-7. This is Red Ravens football, US 98.1, KUSN.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Financing for all, that's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
19-7 now our contest. As Coffeyville finds the end zone. Chris Bellamy, his first touchdown reception of the season. Didn't even have to dive at the pylon. Just strides on through. It's that speed of his. So Coffeyville again leads by 12. It's a short kickoff. Going to be fielded about the 15-yard line. Going to be returned. Cutting over to his right, still on his feet, down at about the 25-yard line. That was to David Edwards on the return. And Dodge City will have no timeouts, about 59 seconds to work with here just before the half.
Yep, 1 minute, just under 1 minute to play, and I think the CCC called their last timeout of the half to discuss this, or are we just taking a little time?
Coffeyville's defense now out onto the field. Dodge City's offense still huddled up over near the sideline.
I thought for a second the defense was going to come out to the sideline, but it looks like they didn't call that timeout. Dodge City is just content with letting this play clock. Now we reset the play clock.
The whistle blew about 10 seconds ago. That's a bit odd, but either way, now Dodge City's offense onto the field. Rashad McKee, your quarterback. Tyler Curtis, in the backfield. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. McKee takes a snap, takes the handoff, back to pass here on first down, rolling out to his right. Still looking for a target downfield, going to chuck one up, and it is going to be incomplete, no flag. It'll just be 2nd down and 10. 21 seconds left to go in the half.
McKee's going to have to figure out how much this wind is carrying his passes. And if he's able to, he may be able to hit a receiver in stride, but that sailed well over probably 3 or 4 yards past his receiver there. But it was good coverage anyway. I don't know if it would have mattered.
Intended receiver on the play, Elijah Turner. As it falls incomplete, 2nd down and 10. 19-7 our score. Coffeyville leads by 12 after the latest touchdown. McKee shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, including 3 to the right. It's going to be an option play, but McKee nowhere to go. Didn't have the pitch, didn't have the run. Has no choice but to just eat it in the backfield for a couple yards loss, and the clock runs.
And no timeouts, no way to stop the clock.
Looks like maybe Coffeyville might have taken their last timeout. So Coffeyville's going to take their last timeout, and you think about it, they might think they have an opportunity to maybe get the ball back, maybe take a shot down the field if you stop them here on 3rd down and 13. So that'll be Coffeyville's final timeout of the half. We'll take a timeout too. You're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville. 31.6 seconds left on the clock. Coffeyville takes their final timeout of the half. And of course, conjecturing before the timeout why you would take the final timeout here. Well, it's 3rd down and 13. You might get a chance if you play this right if you're Coffeyville. So, we'll see if it pays off for him here. Stopping the clock for Dodge City. As McKee comes back onto the field, it'll be 3rd down and 13. Ball on the Dodge City 22-yard line. McKee sends a man in motion. Takes a snap, hands it off here to Tyler Curtis. He's going to push up the middle. He's going to get to... Now Pyle's still moving, and it looks like he'll actually get the 1st down, so it doesn't pay off. But the clock can't be stopped here by Dodge City. It'll continue to run. And now Coffeyville says they have the football. Don't think they're going to get it here. No indication from the referee just yet, and it looks like, no, we'll just keep going here on defense. Dodge City going to hustle up to the ball. The clock will start running. Now down to about 25 seconds left to go in the half. 3 wide receivers set. McKee going to let this clock run down. Play clock is bigger than the game clock. McKee looks behind him, and now it looks like that's just what they may be doing.
I think they may take one shot.
Yes. Got nothing to lose. You're not going to get the ball back at the start of the second half. But looks like that is not the case. It looks like they're actually just going to go ahead and head off route. So Coffeyville, they'll lead by 12 here towards the first half. They lead this one 19-7 for the Dodge City Conquistadors. We'll take a couple minutes break. We'll come back in just a moment. We'll have your scoring summary for you. We'll talk about how we got to where we are now. But at 19-7 in favor of Coffeyville. Listen to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
A new season is the perfect time to change up your look. And luckily, 21 Days of Beauty is happening now at Ulta Beauty. Snag daily beauty steals of 50% off the must-haves from brands like It Cosmetics and Benefit. And discover new gotta-have-it launches from brands like Jacqueline Cosmetics and Tula. Experience the thrill of finding new faves during beauty's biggest event. But hurry, this event ends September 18th. Shop in-store, online, or try curbside pickup today. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
Hey, we get it. You don't want to be hearing a Progressive commercial right now, so let us tell you something you do want to hear. You are powerful. You're a warrior who bathes in your enemy's tears. Then you step out of that refreshing tear bath and into a bathrobe that somehow looks good on you. Yeah, you can pull off a robe. There, don't you feel better? You'll also feel better when you save money for driving safely with Snapshot from Progressive. Savings you can use to buy more robes. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California, North Carolina, or from all agents.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour. Best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo strength to haul when it needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get ready for hunting season with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Or go to Roman's Outdoor Power and see Jeff and Chance in Independence or Mike and Kevin in Bartlesville.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians. We are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FUEL.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. We are at halftime. About 22 minutes left to go in this halftime period. Coffeyville, they lead the Dodge City Conquistadors at 19-7. Connor Harbin here with you alongside Matt Jordan as we go over your scoring summary for you from that first half. Coffeyville got things started early on in the first quarter. It was a 51-yard touchdown run. Our longest play of the game. Star Thomas up the left sideline and gave Coffeyville the 6-0 lead.
20 years ago, on the stage, America was attacked on her own soil. Nearly 3,000 Americans lost their lives because of the malicious attacks on September 11, 2011. Americans from all walks of life came together as one unified nation, determined to serve and protect our own from future attacks, and to seek justice for those responsible for taking the lives of our neighbors, friends, families, and colleagues much too soon. Tonight, Coffeyville Community College is proud to honor and recognize those willing to step up to defend, serve, and protect our great nation. Recognizing those on the field this evening are Dr. Marlon Thornburg, Coffeyville Community College President, Colonel Matt O'Lean, Kansas Army National Guard Chief of Staff, and Captain Dustin Tice, Commander of the 242nd Engineer Company. They will be honoring the 242nd Engineer Company of the 891st Engineer Battalion. Veterans and current service members from all branches of the armed forces, and our area university first responders, with a commemorative coin produced in partnership by NJD Products. Thank you for your willingness to serve and protect us every day. Our CCC choir is presenting a medley by Irving Berlin. The famous words inscribed on the Statue of Liberty, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free," is combined with Berlin's famous, "God Bless America." The medley was arranged by Matt Huff. Dr. David Wiggins will accompany the choir on the snare drum. The choir's second selection is our Kansas State song, "Home on the Range," arranged by Mark Hayes. The CCC choir is directed by Mark L. Porter and accompanied by Christy Reedy. With respect, honor, and gratitude, thank you for your service. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America.
Seconds. Coffeyville just 1 of 6 on third down. Definitely going to have to work on your third down conversions. 1 of 2, though, on fourth down, including, well, that one conversion was a big one. That was your 51-yard touchdown run for Star Thomas. And, of course, both times Coffeyville's gotten in the red zone, they have scored here tonight. So Coffeyville, offensively, looking fairly solid. Defensively, only allowing the one touchdown, only the one real hiccup here tonight. So, obviously, we'll see if they can keep that momentum going. They'll have the ball to start off with the second half. We're going to take another break, come back here in about 4 more minutes. When we come back, we'll take a look at the rest of the Jayhawk Conference. We'll set you up for the start of the second half as well. Don't go anywhere. You listen to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order it just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits, and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquors, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooling.com.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantries. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
I've always gotten tons of UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I was desperate for a way to be proactive. I'm Jenna Ryan, CEO and founder of Eucora. We've worked with doctors to develop effective urinary tract health products. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it when you need support, like right after intimacy. Eucora is helping over 100,000 women stay healthy. Ready to join them? Get 30% off at eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Views Alto is the vape as unique as the back roads you ride. With Views by You, you can choose from 4 colors, 3 flavors, 3 nicotine levels, and infinite wrap designs. Make Views Alto a vape that is yours. In store now. Discover more at Views.com. Views. Charge beyond. Vapor products, underage sale prohibited. Website and offers restricted to age 21 and over tobacco consumers.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Financing for all, that's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, 19-7. Our score, Coffeyville leading over the Dodge City Conquistadors. Connor Harbin here with you today, of course, on US 98.1 KUSN, also online on the US 98 Coffeyville YouTube channel, alongside Matt Jordan, of course. Let's take a look at the Jayhawk Conference and our scores from around the area. As I look to update those scores for you here, it looks like Garden City. They haven't updated what quarter they are in, but they are currently up over Fort Scott 49-10 here at the moment. You also have Independence at the start of the third. They are currently leading McDougall Technical Institute, again, a school that is playing their first football season. What a way to jump kind of into the water, play a top 10 matchup so early in your existence. But either way, the Pirates leading that one 42-0. Remember, you can hear that game over on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. At the end of the half, it's Butler leading Hutchinson 21-17. Quite the game brewing there. And of course, here at the half, it's 19-7 Coffeyville over Dodge City. The one team off tonight in the Jayhawk Conference, that would be Highland, using their week as a bye week instead of scheduling a potential non-conference game. So a lot of fun games around the Jayhawk Conference. And maybe an upset brewing over in Hutchinson tonight as Butler leads at the half.
Yeah, I mean, Hutch, that's not like how you want to start the season if you're the Blue Dragons. And, yeah, of course, Coffeyville will take their bye week next week, as they will not be like some of the other schools and play that non-con opponent.
Yeah, we won't have any non-con opponents, so we will take next week off. We will be back, though, in 2 weeks' time as Coffeyville plays host to Highland. So look forward to that one as well. That'll be our final home game for a little bit, as then we hit on the road, then come back, and then hit the road for, I believe, our final couple games of the season. I think that's how the schedule
it's off week, taking on the Scotties, then to Fort Scott. Bye week to Butler.
No, next week is a bye week.
There's 2 bye weeks.
Oh, we do?
Yes. So bye week.
I only think about a couple weeks ahead.
Bye week Scotties, Fort Scott, bye week Butler on the road, back-to-back road games. Wrap up the season at home with Garden and Independence, and then travel to Independence. I forgot they did change that game to Independence.
That's why I bring you along.
Yeah,
but much better memory than I do. I can only think 2 weeks ahead. But either way, we're going to come back with the start of the second half. We're actually going to keep it right here for you. We're under 30 seconds, Matt. We might as well, as it will be Coffeyville to receive the second half kickoff. Dodge City, of course, will kick it away. Coffeyville coming back into the wind now, and it will be Dodge City kicking into the wind once again. So essentially, Coffeyville coming back the same direction as when they ended the first half. Dodge City will get some more time in the wind, and that might actually favor Coffeyville heading into the fourth. You'll have the wind at your back in the potentially final few minutes of this contest. But Coffeyville, they've got some work to do. They lead by 12. Just have to hang on and maybe improve to 2-0 on the season. As Dodge City is set to kick it away, it will be Devin White, kicking away for the Conquistadors. Kick is up and away. The cannon sounds, and we're underway back in Coffeyville as that one's going to roll out of the end zone. And, of course, we'll have ourselves great field position as the kick does roll out of bounds.
Coffeyville will have the wind in their face to start the third quarter, and then they will have the wind in their favor in the fourth quarter. That could prove to be a good thing as we wind out the end of this game. But we'll see how they start the second half here. It did go out of bounds.
So the kick does go out of bounds. Coffeyville, they're going to start their drive. Relatively decent field position. So we get a look at the Coffeyville offense once again. We talked about the rushing game has been there. Not so much the passing game, save for a couple plays here and there, but 153 rushing yards, that's really been your bread and butter.
Yeah, that's exactly what a Liker offense wants to do. So I'm not surprised that the run game has been what they're leaning on in this one.
So this Coffeyville drive will start on their own 35-yard line. Looks like Star Thomas, Fronte Cutler are going to be your backs to start things off in this third quarter. 2 wide receivers set. Of course, Jackson Thompson in at the quarterback position. Tight end to the left, that looks to be Cale Harbor as well. Of course, you'll have the 5 down linemen. Thompson under center here on first down. It's a pitch out to the right-hand side. Star Thomas on the carry. Hit at the line, taken down behind the line. It's going to be a loss of about 1. Here to start things off. Second down, 11 upcoming.
Loss of 1 to start for the first play of the second half.
Looks like they'll actually give them the original line of scrimmage to make that second down and 10. That's the first real time that pitch out to the right-hand side hasn't been there for them. That pitch has really been one of the plays that gets them a solid 8-9 yards per play. Going to go same formation once again. Harbor, the tight end off to the left. Star Thomas, Fronte Cutler, your backs. Here's another handoff to Thomas. A lot more room up the middle this time. He'll get to about the 42-yard line. It's a solid pick of about 7. Bring up third down and 3.
When you have pitch plays that are so successful like they've had in this game and really utilizing the speed of these 3 running backs in Thomas and Lewis and Farmer, you've got, then that starts to have the defense spreading out a little bit to compensate for that speed, and then that opens up the middle of the field, and we saw that right there on the 7-yard run.
2 wide receivers off to the left this time. Isaiah Taylor, Cortarius Wilson off to the left. 2 backs. Here's a pitch out to the right-hand side. To the weak side, pushing forward to midfield. That's Star Thomas. He'll have the first down and then some. As they push into Dodge City territory, it'll be first down and 10 on the Dodge City 48-yard line. So the pitch play works that time. As you go back to the well, you go off to the weak side, and you have those blockers in position to pick up the first down and then some.
Yeah, the pulling blockers and the speed of the running back is how pitch plays are successful. And when you're as talented as the CCC front line and these backs are, pitch plays are going to work fairly often.
1 wide receiver each side. Bryce Childress into the game. Here's a handoff to Star Thomas on the new set of downs. Pushes forward, bounces off to the left. But looks like he's able to get back to the line and nothing more. Bring up second down and 10.
Still one of those rare moments where they actually hold them to no gain. For the most part, Coffeyville's offense, the offensive line and running backs have had their way with this Dodge City defense. But every once in a while, Dodge makes a hold here, and we'll see what they have planned for second down. So far, it's been all run in this third quarter.
At Coffeyville, we talked about it several times, averaging more than 7 yards per carry in the first half. Rare stuff there. Thompson back to pass here on second down. Has a man wide open if he can run down the football, but he can't catch up to it. Isaiah Taylor laying out for that one, but it falls incomplete.
Thompson had to throw that up, falling away. He was being pressured pretty heavily, so can't really fault him for the accuracy there, but almost a fantastic play on the diving effort, just right through the hands of his intended receiver, Taylor.
So the incomplete pass brings up third down and 10. Ball still on the Dodge City 48-yard line. Thompson now shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. Looks like you've got Childress. Cortarius Wilson on the right side as Thompson drops back to pass. Some time in the pocket, now moves over. Dumps it off to his back. That's going to be Star Thomas on the carry. Gets the original line of scrimmage, moves up the sideline, but he's going to be short of the first down. It's a gain of about 7. I'll bring up fourth down and about 2 or 3 to go.
I think they're going to say he stepped out of bounds a lot sooner than that.
Yeah, it's actually going to be about a gain of 3 instead, so make it 4th down and 7. And Coffeyville's on to punt the football away.
Interesting they're bringing out the punt team here. We saw them go for it on 4th and 1 on their own side of the field, and this is not necessarily that no man's land. I guess with the wind at your back, you kind of hope that you can, and as good as Eberly is, you hope that you can pin them deep into their own territory here.
So George Eberly on to punt the football away. 1 man back to return for Dodge City. Punt is away. It's a solid kick. Get a bounce here at about the 10-yard line. Coffeyville going to bring it back on out, and they're going to say no, he stepped on the line. And it looks like that may be a touchback.
I think they're going to say he got it at the 1.
Maybe. We'll see. Certainly juggled it around for quite some time.
I definitely felt like he was able to stop him and the ball from going into the end zone.
Referees congregating at around the 15-yard line, but we'll see where they place the football to start this first Dodge City drive of the half, and it looks to be at the 15-yard line. So they'll say the ball was touched at the 15-yard line, and so that is where the Conquistadors will take over. As it looks like, starting out the half, it's going to be C.J. Ward in at quarterback for the Conquistadors.
Must have gone off one of the gunners.
So Ward in at quarterback. 4 wide receiver set. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Ward back to pass here on first down. Now moves forward into the pocket, tucks it, going to run. Hit hard at the 17-yard line. There'll be a gain of 2.
Despite all the success that McKee had at the end of the first half, we're bringing Ward out here for the first drive of this second half for Dodge City.
Ward had some success through the air the last time we saw him. We'll see if maybe that's a little bit more why they came out. Now we're going to have a flag and a dead play.
False start.
And it's going to be false start cards to Dodge City. So they'll back them up and bring up 2nd down and 12. As Dodge City moves back deeper into their own territory.
That was a rare wide receiver false start.
And it looks like the man who may have jumped down there, that's Dodge City's Fred Eford, their leading receiver from last week. He's been kept relatively quiet here in today's ball game. Yet to receive a pass. Shotgun formation once again for Ward. Takes a snap, hands it off to Hill. That's C.J. Hill with some room. Gets to the 25, now cuts it up to the 30, to the 35, the 40. Going to be pushed out of bounds all the way near midfield. As Dodge City breaks one and gets a solid pickup here of around, I'll say 35 yards. Going to give it to him at the 49-yard line to make that 36 yards. From the 13 to the 49.
First really big play of the game for Dodge City, racking off a big run there. And he just had all the room to run in front of him, and good job of the CCC defense though to close out.
Ward again, shotgun formation, hands it off. It's actually a design reverse. That's going to be given into the hands of famous Paisley. Now they're going to lateral it off. It's actually a pass off to the tight end out there, Shane Ellis. Some trickery. And that'll get him quite a few yards, now down to the 29.
Yeah, Paisley let one rip, and I don't think it went to the intended receiver. I think he was trying to get a little farther down the field, but right place, right time. And the Red Raven defender was a little lackadaisical there. I think if he'd come up on that, he might have had a shot at jumping the pass. But another big play, back-to-back big plays on some trickeration by Dodge City.
First down and 10, ball on the Coffeyville 29-yard line. Dodge City now starting to threaten a little bit. Here's a handoff to Tyler Curtis on first down. Gets forward to about the 25. It'll be a pickup of about 4. Set up 2nd down and looks to be 7 to go. So 2nd down and 7 upcoming. Ward in shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers set. Now a whistle. Or rather, Dodge City going to get more instructions from the sideline. Curtis in the backfield. Ward gets a snap. Blitz is on for Coffeyville. Throws it down the left sideline. But it's going to be a little bit too far. Incomplete. There is a flag down.
That was another opportunity here, or another, example of how difficult this wind, to throw in this wind is, as that sailed there on the pass by C.J. Ward.
The flag is down at about the 8-yard line. We'll see what the call may be. There'll be pass interference here charged to Coffeyville. That'll lead to an automatic first down, as a pretty big mistake there for Coffeyville pushes Dodge City now into the red zone territory.
This is the first time I've really seen the defense for Coffeyville struggle on multiple plays at any point in this season. But, big opportunity here for Dodge City.
Ball is on the 13-yard line. Ward back to pass, going to look for the fade towards the corner of the end zone. Pass falls incomplete. Saquon Frazier on the coverage. Now set up second down and 10.
It's a big set of plays here coming up for the Red Raven defense.
Now second down. Of course, Dodge City's last trip to the red zone resulted in a touchdown. 4-yard touchdown pass. Shaw McKee to Justin Mitchell. Of course, C.J. Ward doing the quarterbacking duties at the moment. Trying to find maybe a touchdown pass of his own.
It's working at the moment. The changing back and forth has been okay for Dodge City.
Again, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers, 3 backs in the backfield. Ward back to pass, going to be rushed out of the pocket. Rolls out to his left, still looking for a target. Now going to try to tuck and run. He'll eventually step out of bounds around the 12-yard line. It's a short pickup, all things considered. And it'll bring up third down about 9.
One of the Coffeyville defensive linemen, one, I think he had a case for holding. 2, absolutely just shoved off the left tackle that time as he was trying to pursue Ward. He was all over him and just completely shoved him off of him and kind of helped force Ward a little farther outside than I think he maybe wanted to go.
So third down and 9 upcoming. 3 wide receivers set, going to send a man in motion. It's a quarterback keeper. No, going to pitch it out here to the right on the designed option. And he'll be taken down at about the 9-yard line. Going to come well short of the first down. And it looks like we might see this Dodge City kicking unit come onto the field to potentially kick a field goal here, as it will be about 4th down and 7. Tyjavian Edwards on the option carry. Gets a couple yards. And again, Dodge City going to come out to kick themselves a field goal and potentially put this one to back within 9.
First time we've seen the field goal kicker out here for a field goal attempt for Dodge.
Landon Guidry on to kick the field goal. Snap is good, and the kick is away, and it is going to be good. So, with 9:20 remaining here in the third quarter, Dodge City puts themselves another 3 points on the board. They cut the Coffeyville lead to 9. It's Coffeyville 19, Dodge City 10. You're listening to Red Ravens football, US 98.1 KUSN.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour. Best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo and strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get ready for hunting season with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Or go to Roman's Outdoor Power and see Jeff and Chance in Independence or Mike and Kevin in Bartlesville.
A field goal for Dodge City puts the Conquistadors back to within 9, but Coffeyville still leads this one 19-10. It's Connor Harvard here with you, US 98.1 KUSN. Dodge City on to kick it away once again into the wind. Going to be fielded about 2 yards into their own end zone. Now to return, Isaiah Taylor able to get it to about the 20. Going to be about a yard shy of the 20. Looks like the Red Ravens will start their latest drive at about the 19-yard line. So,
it cost him about 6 yards if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone, but because that brings it out to the 25.
So on the last drive, obviously Dodge City pushing down the field quite a bit, but Coffeyville's defense able to hold firm and actually keep this a 2-score ball game at 19-10. Again, with 9:14 remaining in the third quarter. We'll see Jackson Thompson back out onto the field. Looks like the back will be Star Thomas alongside Ferrante Cutler. 2 wide receivers. Tight end off to the right. So it's a high formation here on first down. And the drive starts on the 18-yard line. Thompson throwing out to his left, has Taylor. Pass is caught. Be a modest gain here of about 4 or 5. Bring up second down and 5.
I'd like to see Coffeyville put a really good sustained drive together here. Chew some clock in this third quarter and add another score. But yeah, good job by the Coffeyville defense to, again, bend but don't break, as they had a couple big plays put on them and then kept them out of the end zone.
So second down and 5. Again, same formation. Tight end off to the left this time. Fakes the handoff. Thompson back to pass. Looking over to his right. Has Cutler on the catch. That'll be good for, looks to be maybe actually a loss. They'll lose a couple of yards here as Cutler can't find his way out of the backfield.
That was a dangerous pass, not only for the loss of yards, but the fact that that was barely out of the reach of the defender in coverage there. But that'll bring up third and long here.
Coffeyville loses 2. It'll bring up third down and 7. 3 wide receivers, Taylor, Wilson, and Bellamy, your wideouts. Star Thomas again in the backfield alongside Ferrante Cutler. Thompson under center. Thompson gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Under pressure, throws across the middle. Bellamy not able to bring up the reception there. That one's a bit more on the receiver than the passer on that one, and that'll bring up fourth down and 7, as we also have a flag. Flag in the backfield.
I think this might be roughing the passer.
Thompson was definitely under pressure. We'll see what the call may be. And that's what it will be. So roughing the passer, personal foul, and that's going to bail Coffeyville out on the incomplete pass. That'll give them a new set of downs.
There's a high throw, but definitely should have been caught, but bailed out by the roughing the passer penalty.
So a new set of downs here. First down and 10. Ball going to be moved up to the Coffeyville 37-yard line. Once again, they look to try to make this, you could make it a 3-score game. But your traditional 7 keeps it at a 2-score game. So you need to put some points up on the board here by any means necessary. Here's a pitch out to Star Thomas on first down. Makes one man miss in the backfield. But is taken down at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be no gain, but a flag after the fact. As it looks like, we may be doing some more pushing and shoving after the play.
Yeah, touchdown and extra point here would make it your most difficult version of a 2-score game. You would need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. But we'll see what this penalty is.
It came after the play, so we'll see what it is.
Hopefully it's not on Coffeyville.
You definitely can't afford to be making mental mistakes, especially when your offense is having trouble gaining some yards as they have been. Another personal foul here charged to Dodge City. That is their 3rd personal foul of the game. Their 3rd unsportsmanlike conduct of the game, as they continue to just feed yardage to the Red Ravens.
Did he say the wrong team?
He did, as now they're backing him up. So it looks like Coffeyville actually going to get charged with the unsportsmanlike conduct. And that's going to be charged to Coffeyville's Terrence Shaw. And so you get that yardage from the roughing the passer call, but then you give it right back.
Yeah, that's definitely not a mistake that you want to make. That is definitely a big mental mistake, and the fact that it's a dead ball foul means it's second down.
So second down and 25 upcoming. That's exactly why you don't commit such penalties. As now you're back to where you began. Thompson takes a snap, looking to pass here on second down. Has a man across the middle, but it falls incomplete. And that'll bring up third down and long.
Even with the wind, Thompson just still can't find the right touch. I thought maybe that would help him just a bit, but maybe he's trying to put a little bit too much arm strength behind it going into the wind. I'd like to see him connect, though. As many shots as they've taken on deep balls, you'd like at least one of them to hit.
Yeah, and it's almost certainly going to be a passing down here. Third down and 25. You need to get to the 47-yard line. You're currently residing on your own 22. The wind blowing into you here. It'll be a tough task for Eberle to put them deep within their own territory on a potential punt. Takes the wide receiver reverse, going across the middle into double coverage. Pass falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 25 here for this Coffeyville offense. They'll bring the punting unit back out onto the field. So that's why you don't commit such... And then now you're looking at a 4th and 25. You just have to keep your head in the game.
Yeah,
have to.
yeah. And, I mean, listen, you're up by 9. There's just no reason. Like, you know, they've already shown a tendency to have, you know, personal fouls on the other side. So you want to keep your head into the game as best as you can. And if you want to force them, that's one thing. But you can't be getting them for yourself.
Willie Gaines back to receive the punt here for Dodge City. Kick is away. It's going to be a very short punt. Eberle did not get all of that one.
Well, the
and
wind,
Dodge City is going to take over at their own 30 at Coffeyville 32-yard line.
That went straight. I mean, Eberle just can't do anything about that. He tried to make it a low liner, and it just got too much air and just spun. That was spinning backwards because of how hard the wind is blowing.
Yeah, so the Coffeyville defense going to need to make a big stop here, as Dodge City will get absolutely wonderful field position, starting on the Coffeyville 31-yard line. 7:20 remaining now in this third quarter. CU comes back out into the field here for this Dodge City offense. It looks to be C.J. Ward once again doing the quarterbacking duties. Tyler Curtis in the backfield. Going to start out with a 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Ward takes a snap. Here's a handoff to Curtis on 1st down. Not much doing, though. Maybe gets a yard. Brings up 2nd down and maybe 9 or 10.
You got to be pretty frustrated if you're Coach Liker here, and you're going to have to rely on your defense to make another big stop for this Dodge City offense that is slowly starting to pick up momentum.
And we saw kind of a similar situation last week, where Hutchinson started to find some drives in the third quarter. Obviously, we're not able to find the end zone in that one. Something that Dodge City has been able to do. Here's a pass across the middle on 1st down. Willie Gaines with the reception. Brought down around the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 7. Bring up 3rd down and 3.
Just keep waiting for CCC to force their first turnover of the night. They had 7 last week, and I'm waiting for a big play here. I guess they had the interception earlier in the game. But a first turnover of the second half, I guess I should say.
It would be their 2nd turnover of the game if they can make it possible here. 3rd down and 4. Here's a slant route across the middle. It's caught. On the reception, Fred Eford. Remember, he's their leading reception from last week, or leading receiver. His first catch of the day right there, and that's enough for a 1st down and 10. Now within red zone territory is Dodge City. So 1st down and 10. Ball now on the 19-yard line. Dodge City threatening once again. The momentum squarely in their hands. They've had the drives at the moment. Ward in shotgun formation takes the snap, moving over to his right. It's an option play. Pitch out to Curtis. Curtis hit by a host of Ravens. Looks like getting there. Reese Collier. You also have on the tackle Charles Perkins. It'll be a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7.
Would you say that it was a flock of Ravens?
If you want. If you want.
Because
you think you're so funny.
Ravens are in flocks.
You think you're funny, and that's the funniest thing of all.
I'm hilarious.
2nd down and 7. Ball now on the 16-yard line. Need to get to the about in between the 10 and the 9. Here's a handoff on 1st down. That'll be Fison on the carry. He'll get a couple more yards, and there'll be another 3rd down. This time 3rd down and around maybe 5 to go.
Probably doesn't need to be 4-down territory. A field goal makes it a 1-possession game. So, look for them to depending on what they get here. They may go 4th and short, but I doubt on 3rd and 5 here, if they don't pick up the 1st down, I expect the field goal unit to come out.
And quickly to the line, 4 wide receivers set. Throw off to the corner of the end zone. It's going to fall incomplete. And that'll bring up that 4th down and 5.
Again, CCC lucks out. I felt like they jumped early, but that was not called. Maybe they didn't fully jump, and here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, field goal would, of course, make it just a 6-point game. So, see here, as once again, it's Landon Guidry out to kick the field goal, I guess I should say. On the right hash, into the wind. Power almost certainly not going to be a concern here. It's all about the accuracy. Snap is good, and the kick is away. And it is going to be good. So, 4:25 now remaining here in the third quarter of play. It's Coffeyville 19, Dodge City 13. We'll come back in a minute. You're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FUEL.
Isaiah Taylor fielding the kickoff at about the 1-yard line, moving up through the left-hand side, gets to about the 27. So a solid return of about 26 yards. The Red Ravens will pick up their latest drive here just beyond the touchback zone. Connor Harmon here with you today alongside Matt Jordan. 19-13 our score. Coffeyville a slim 6-point lead over Dodge City. As it's really starting to become crunch time for the Ravens. They're going to have to dig down deep and find something here on offense as Dodge City continues to creep ever closer following their latest field goal.
Yeah, you have to put together a drive here because a touchdown here and an extra point and you lose the lead. And so you want to at least get points here. And I would expect them, if they were to get another touchdown, to go for 2 to force it to a 14-point game.
So first down and 10, 2 wide receivers to the right. Couple backs in the backfield as well. Whistle before the play. As we'll have a flag, delay of game called against Coffeyville. That's not the way to start the drive.
It's definitely not the first play after a kickoff. You definitely should not be getting a delay game in this instance.
So that means we'll start with a first down and 15. Ball on the 22-yard line. Dorian Lewis into the game as your halfback. At fullback, it looks to be Terrence Johnson. Here's a pitch out to Lewis on first down, hit the backfield, and they're going to lose quite a few. And this Coffeyville offense is just completely stalled out.
The defense of Dodge City is fired up. Their offense hasn't fired up. They're only down 6. They've got the momentum, and they can feel, they probably feel about the same way CCC was feeling last week as they were, in control against Hutch, but the only difference is CCC is still in the lead.
Yeah, you have the lead, but you got to keep pushing. You can't afford to just sit on your laurels and hope that lead is enough. You got to keep building it. So second down and 19 now after the loss of 4. Thompson under center. Here's a pitch out. No, a fake pitch out as Thompson now rolls out to his right. Looking for a man, has Taylor. Pass is caught. And he'll step out of bounds around the 38-yard line. Looks to be enough for a first down. So that's what you got to be doing.
Great fake pitch. The first time I've seen them fake the pitch tonight, and it worked perfectly. Thompson could have tucked it and probably picked up a good amount of yards himself, but really good pass and way to go up and get it and pick up the first down.
Had Taylor down the field. And so the solid pickup of about 20 means it'll become first down and 10. Ball on the Coffeyville 39-yard line. 3 wide receivers set. Thompson back to pass once again. Going to look for the quick comebacker to Corterius Wilson. Pass is caught. It's a couple yards on the play. Bring up second down about maybe 8 or 7.
Second and medium coming up here.
Scoring update for you from Butler, or from Hutchinson, I guess I should say. Butler now out in front 27-17. So a game to watch out for there. It's Butler unranked after their loss last week to Independence. Might be on their way to taking down a ranked opponent this week.
Not a great season start for Hutch.
2:34 now remaining here in this third quarter. It's a handoff. On the carry, looks to be Dorian Lewis as he punches forward. Gets to about, we'll see where they put it. It's going to be near the first down marker. It looks like it's going to be a yard shy, set up 3rd down and 1.
Good run there to make it 3rd and short. And again, if you don't pick it up here, it's a similar situation where they went for it in the first quarter. We'll see if that's the case here and what they want to do here. They have like the little pitch out plays in moments like this as well.
So 3rd down and 1. Thompson back to pass. Looking over to his left. Actually going to go deep for this one. And it's going to fall incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down and 1. Chris Bellamy, the intended Raven on the play.
It was just out of reach of the outstretched hands of Bellamy. 4th and 1. And I think they're going to bring out the punt team here? I assumed because they decided to take the shot there that they were content with going for it on 4th and 1. I don't know why you wouldn't just run it. I don't I feel like you should have. If you're going to take a shot, then that pretty much is telling me that you're going to go for it here, and that's why you don't run it on 4th and 1. But I guess that they want to control field position game.
Yeah, George Eberle takes a snap, going to punt this football away on 4th and 1. Fair catch called, going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line. See, I'm with you. I don't know. It's 3rd down and 1.
Your run game.
Your defense hasn't really proven to be able to keep them out of scoring range.
I mean, the momentum is on Dodge City's side. You trust your defense, but Eberle just had a punt that went 20 yards, and he's still in the win. Now that was a much better punt. But you've already shown that you can go for it there. Your run game is working. If you're going to take a shot, to me that says that you want to go for it on 4th and 1. And maybe it was delayed reaction. He changed his mind last minute. But we'll see if it proves to work here as the defense does. It is a good spot. It's 85-yard drive for a touchdown here.
C.J. Ward, the quarterback, fakes the handoff. Going to throw it out to the right here on 1st down. Pass is complete. Going to be good for a couple yards here. Justin Mitchell, the receiver on the play, making the catch. 2nd down, and it looks to be 7 upcoming.
Good job by Coffeyville swarming to the ball and making that a short gain.
The pickup of 3, again, 2nd down and 7. Ward shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, including 2 to the left. Man in the backfield, it looks like that is C.J. Hall. Sends a man in motion. That's going to be Mitchell. It's an option play. Mitchell going to take the pitch now. He's hit at the line, taken down. On the tackle, that's Coffeyville's Willie Jordan, who reads the option play and brings up 3rd down and 7.
Good job again by the Coffeyville defense, storming to the football. If you want an update from the Division I level of college football, Arkansas beats Texas, upsets Texas 40-21. Big win for the Razorbacks and a terrible loss for Texas, who will be seeing Arkansas probably every year for the foreseeable future as they move to the SEC.
Enjoy being Vanderbilt Jr. Anyway, 3 wide receivers off to the left. Got 1 to the right as well. Sorry for any Texas fans on tonight's broadcast. I'll try to hide my disdain. Ward rolling out of the pocket here, in some trouble, almost taken down. Ravens rush still on the way, has no choice but to throw it away, but actually a flag. We might get a roughing the passer.
I hope that's not the case. As much movement as he was doing, you got to think that maybe there might have been a hold, but Coffeyville just about had him several times. I hope they're not bailed out here because that was really good defense by Coffeyville.
Yeah, the rush coming almost instantaneously, forcing Ward out of the pocket, but we'll see what the call may be. As we await. It looks like
it's holding.
It'll be holding charged here against Dodge City, but the penalty will be declined.
Anytime you got,
fourth down.
I was going to say, anytime you've got a quarterback that's doing that much moving around and the defense is kind of all over the place.
Well, a timeout taken here by Dodge City. We'll take one right alongside him. Back in 1 minute. 3.9 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. It's Coffeyville 19, Dodge City 13. You're listening to Red Ravens football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle? Or even a boat? Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies, so they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order it just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits, and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquors, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
The punt is away. Isaiah Taylor able to get a solid return off of the punt, but Coffeyville, they're going to be backed up to about their own 33-yard line when they start their latest drive, actually to the end of the third quarter. 15 minutes left to play in this one. Coffeyville, they lead by 6 over Dodge City. It's 19-13. We'll take another break. You're listening to Red Ravens football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooling.com.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantries. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, 15 minutes left to play. As we enter the fourth quarter, Coffeyville leads by 6, and they control the football. It'll be first down and 10, ball on the 33-yard line. Connor Harbert here with you today. Here's a handoff on first down, Dorian Lewis. It's tackled at the legs, flips over the Dodge City defender for a couple yards. Looks to be 2 here to start out the drive. It'll be second down and 8.
Nice.
19-13 our score.
Nice little flip there by Lewis as he tried to get away from the defense, try to pick up a couple extra yards.
Trying to juke over the defender instead. Just gets his legs slept, but it looks like he's all right. He'll continue the drive here, as it'll be second down and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line. Going to shift now into pistol formation. Handoff once again on second down, and there's some room. Dorian Lewis is going to break free to the 45, the 40. One man to beat, tries to juke back to his left. He's taken down, but not before getting a huge chunk of yardage. He ends up around the 31-yard line. A big gain there. That's going to be about 34 yards on the carry.
Second time Dorian Lewis has been able to break a long one. Just not quite as fast as Star Thomas. And he's been able to be chased down both times, but still a good job to break a chunk of yards right there.
Obviously, a field goal at the minimum makes this a 2-score game once again, but you are in the field goal range. That's why I bring that up. But obviously, still much more drive left to be had. Under 14 minutes left to play now in this fourth quarter. Here's a pitch out to Lewis on the new first down. Gets a couple, second down and 8.
Short little gain after the big gain. Lewis probably a little tired himself.
Lewis actually your leading rusher after that 34-yard pickup. 64 yards coming into the fourth quarter. Add that 34 on. Might be over 100 yards for the day with the latest 2 yards. Might actually be right at 100 yards
Kinda
with that
crazy.
latest 2-yard pickup.
Kind of crazy that he's been the guy to lead the team because, Star Thomas had the first drive of the game, he had 51 yards all in one play.
And Thomas, that huge rush. That's really been the highlight of the day for the Ravens. Thomas back to pass here on 2nd down. Has a man complete. It's Bryce Childress on the reception, but he's brought down behind the line. That'll put him right back where they started. 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down and 10 upcoming. You have the wind at your back, but still an awfully long field goal here, a potential field goal for Forrest Taylor. Maybe like to get a few more yards here on 3rd down, maybe move the chains, maybe look for 6. Shotgun formation here for Thompson. 2 off to the left and 1 to the right. Thompson going to look to pass here on 3rd down. Pocket collapsing, hit as he throws, and that pass falls incomplete. As Thompson takes a big hit in the backfield, and
he's hurt.
He looks like he may be hurt. Coffeyville doesn't pick up the blitz. They certainly pay for it there. Thompson taking off his helmet. He's now back onto his feet, but he took a wallop in there. It'll be 4th down and 10, and on to kick a field goal will be Forrest Taylor.
It was a delayed blitz that time by Butler. They brought pressure late from the linebacker spot, and Taylor again has the leg. He struggled with some accuracy, but he does have the wind at his back, and he can extend it back to a 9-point game if he knocks this one through.
His longest field goal attempt of the night. Here would make it a 9-point ball game. Kick is up and away, and it is going to be good. So a nice field goal there for Forrest Taylor. He is 3 for 3 on the night. And that'll make it a 2-score ball game. 24-12-14 remaining here in this ball game. It's Coffeyville 22, Dodge City 13. You're listening to Red Ravens football here on US 98.1 KUSN.
I've always gotten tons of UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I was desperate for a way to be proactive. I'm Jenna Ryan, CEO and founder of Eucora. We've worked with doctors to develop effective urinary tract health products. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it when you need support, like right after intimacy. Eucora is helping over 100,000 women stay healthy. Ready to join them? Get 30% off at eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Views Alto is the vape as unique as the back roads you ride. With Views by You, you can choose from 4 colors, 3 flavors, 3 nicotine levels, and infinite wrap designs. Make Views Alto a vape that is yours. In store now. Discover more at Views.com. Views. Charge beyond. Vapor products, underage sale prohibited. Website and offers restricted to age 21 and over tobacco consumers.
A field goal for Forrest Taylor puts the score back to 9 points. A 2-score ball game here in Coffeyville. The Red Ravens lead the Dodge City Conquistadors 22-13. 12-14 remaining here in the 4th quarter of play. It's Connor Harbin here with you. US 98.1 KUSN. Owen Lawson on to kick it away. Kicking into the wind here. It's a solid kickoff. That one's just going to head out of the back of the end zone once again. We're back to square one, what we saw in the beginning of today's contest. And that means it'll be the 25-yard line for Dodge City's latest drive. And hopefully Coffeyville can force another punt.
Yeah, absolutely. And now punting into the wind, Dodge City. We'll see if they have any struggles like Eberly had with that punt in the 3rd quarter. But, CCC, one of the few teams that actually use 3 different kickers, a punter, a place kicker, and a kickoff specialist. So kind of an interesting spot for them. And outside of the bad punt by Eberly, all 3 have played really well in this game.
Yeah, 4 kickers actually on the roster, 4 kicker punters. They're all listed as K/P, but we've seen 3 of them. Lawson, the kickoff specialist there, gets another touchback. New drive here for Dodge City. It's a handoff on 1st down, met at the line, still pushing, still shoving. Eventually the whistle is going to be blown. That'll be a short pickup here, about a yard, set up 2nd down and 9 here for Dodge City as they once again look to get it back to within 1 score. Good news is you can't tie with a touchdown here.
Nope.
But a field goal does put it back to within 1 score as well. So you got to get that punt, if I do say so myself.
Or force a turnover.
Really anything that's not a score at this point. Ward back to pass here on 2nd down. Has a man on the out route. That one's caught about the 35-yard line. right at the first down marker, and the chains will move. It'll be a new set of downs. First down and 10 for Dodge City.
Good job by Ward to hang in there and let sling one down the field, and picked up exactly what he needed.
First down and 10, ball now on the 35. Coffeyville again going with 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and 4 in the secondary. Here's a handoff on first down. C.J. Hill into the secondary. He'll be taken down, but not before he's able to get about 15, 16 yards. And now Dodge City into Coffeyville territory.
Nice run by Hill there, running downhill and picking up a good chunk of yards to get into Red Raven territory.
Excuse me, that is actually C.J. Hall on the carry.
Hall running downhill.
Hall. He got lost somewhere in there. But it is a new set of downs, first down and 10. Here's another handoff to Hall on first down, and again he has a big hole. This time going to get to about the Coffeyville 39-yard line, another pickup of 10, and Dodge City is just marching down the field here at the moment.
Another big gain and momentum starting to come a little bit back to this Dodge City offense.
Yeah, at the moment, it's really been the first 50, 60 yards are easy for Dodge City. It's really when they get in the red zone, but you don't want to have to do that every time if you're Coffeyville. Here's a handoff, Tyler Curtis on first down this time. Short gain, flag is thrown. Flag is thrown into the pile here. We'll see who the call is on.
Came from the back judge, which is generally holding.
Wait for the official indication here. Preliminary discussions.
Should be holding. I don't know. I don't know.
It'll be a personal foul face mask here charged to Coffeyville. So, another big 15-yard penalty on Coffeyville. And the way the defense is going at the moment, I don't think giving up 15 yards is necessarily the way to go.
Definitely not. There was such a massive pile there. I just didn't know how you could, see the face mask, but it must have been egregious enough to call it.
Unless it maybe was on first contact. But now Dodge City just outside the red zone. Ball in the 21. Back to pass is Ward. He's going to go for the end zone. And that one is going to be incomplete. Dropped in the end zone. That'll set up second down and 10. Intended receiver on the play. That was famous Paisley.
Had it in his hands for a moment. Definitely could have come up with the catch, but just wasn't able to hang on.
So second down and 10 now. 10:09 remaining in this ball game. Can't get a lineup shotgun formation. One wide receiver to the right. That is Paisley. There's a handoff to Curtis on second down. Pushing forward, now inside the red zone. Gets to about the 17. It'll be third down and short. Third down about 2.
All 3 points, all 3 drives into the red zone have come away with points for Dodge City. Now, 2 of them have resulted in field goals, so if Coffeyville can force another one here or force a turnover, they're probably still in a good spot, under 10 to play.
Third down and 2, whistle. Going to blow the play dead. Looks like we'll have a timeout here taken. But by who? By Coffeyville. So Coffeyville going to take their first timeout of the second half. They'll have 2 remaining. 9:40 remaining here in this ball game. Coffeyville leads by 9 at 22-13. But again, Dodge City knocking on the door. You're listening to Red Ravens football. US 98.1 KUSN.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Financing for all, that's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. 22-13 our score. Coffeyville leads by 9. 9:40 left in this contest. But Dodge City, they have third down and 2. Ball on the 13-yard line. It's a handoff here on 3rd down and short. Curtis pushing forward. It's going to be awfully close. We'll see where they spot it. Got Conquistadors down there doing jumping jacks.
Yeah, well, he's doing jumping jacks, probably get out some energy. He probably should have been called for a personal foul penalty at the end of that after he tried to swing. I'm not sure if it was, I think it was Collier.
That will bring out 4th down and 1. More importantly, as he is a yard shy, but the offense stays out onto the field for the Conquistadors. Looks like they've decided field goals are enough, and they're going to take the risk here. So a big play upcoming, as Coffeyville could potentially make a stop here. 2 backs in the backfield, Ward shotgun formation. It's a handoff here. That's going to be C.J. Hall. He's going to have it. It looks to be he got the yards he needs, and it'll be 1st down and goal upcoming.
Ballsy call or gutsy call, and it worked out.
So it will be 1st down. 1st down, and it looks like it'll be 1st down and goal. Ball going to be on the 10-yard line. So Dodge City, 4 plays to pick up 10 yards. Here's a handoff to Hall on 1st down. Moving laterally, taken down behind the line, but a flag. Flag thrown at the end of the play. And we'll see if it might have been another face mask charged to Coffeyville.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I saw claps coming from the Dodge City side of the field, and I think that might be another face mask penalty.
Coffeyville continue to just gift Dodge City yardage on this drive. As you might take a loss of 2 and turn it into a gain of 5. Or maybe half the distance to the goal, which would also be 5. Really doesn't matter. But 1 gives you an automatic 1st down. And so it will be a personal foul face mask, and now 4 plays to go 5 yards.
Yeah, it is a half distance to the goal. It's also an automatic 1st down.
8:22 left to go on the clock. Clock continues to wind down. 2 timeouts for both these squads. Ward shotgun, takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Hall. Rolling out of the pocket, moving over to his left, has some pressure, throws it up towards the corner of the end zone, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Face mask is a spot foul, so that was on the 12, which means they're on the 6. So second and goal from the 6-yard line. I did forget that. I just looked up and saw that they were on the 6 and remembered that it is a spot foul.
So you're right. It will be 2nd down and goal from the 6. That 1 yard, we'll see if it makes the difference. Once again, Dodge City will approach the line with 3 wide receivers. And 2 backs in the backfield. Man set in motion. That'll be Mitchell. Hand off to Hall here on 2nd down. And it looks like the ball may be loose on the ground. Who recovered it? It looks to be Dodge City football, but they will lose quite a few. Looks like to the tune of 5, maybe 6. And it looks like it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 12-yard line.
Good job by the Coffeyville defense there to stand ground and almost force a turnover. I don't know when the fumble happened, if it happened on the handoff or if it was poked free while he tried to break a couple of tackles there. But, 3rd and 12 coming up.
3rd down and 12, but a proper way to say that would be 3rd down and goal. And you're on the 12.
Either works.
Either works. Takes the handoff. Ward under some pressure, and that's a quarterback sack. A big loss. And that might force another Dodge City attempted field goal. Another big red zone stand for the Coffeyville defense. Bend, but do not break.
Well, where they spot this sack could be a big difference as far as this field goal. It's not as far as back as I kind of hoped it was going to be. I thought that might be back farther, like the 22 or so. But this is a 35-yard field goal into the wind, and we've already seen what that wind can do to a very strong kicker in Taylor.
Yeah, Forrest Taylor hit a 39-yarder earlier with the wind. This one, like you said, about a 35-yarder. And Guidry already 2 for 2 this evening. Kick is up and away, and it is no good. So Coffeyville will get the football back, but a flag after the play. A flag is thrown. And that was well after the kick.
If it's dead, well, if it's roughing the kicker, I wasn't looking at the kicker. I was looking at the goalpost. If it's roughing the kicker, then it's an automatic first down. If it's after the play, I believe that's still Coffeyville offensive football. And the offense is coming out.
Yeah.
So
it looks like.
Also, it's Jackson Thompson.
Yeah, Jackson Thompson back into the game. So it looks like he is okay after getting hurt on the previous drive. But we'll see as we're still talking things over. Not out of the woods just yet. As we're still discussing things.
It looks like it's... Was it... flag's still on the ground, too.
And so that'll be another unsportsmanlike conduct charged against Dodge City.
73 was the guy that got away with a late hit earlier that you saw doing jumping jacks. So, you know, like I said, he had some energy that he was trying to get rid of there and still was hit. Big move for the Coffeyville offense in much better field position now.
Jalen Dunbar, the Dodge City player, with the flag. And so Coffeyville now, instead of maybe starting the drive at about the 18-yard line, they now get at the 35. Still in their own territory, though. Here's a handoff on first down. Dorian Lewis on the carry, but nowhere to go. Runs right back into the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and about 9. Maybe gets a yard on the play. So Dodge City, 2 timeouts remaining. Just over 6 minutes left to go in this ballgame. Still lead by 2 scores. That might be the important thing down the line. You have a 9-point lead. Dodge City is going to have to find not just 1 score, but 2 to potentially bring it back in this ballgame.
Well, and Coffeyville's offense is geared towards running the clock, so they're in a good spot here.
Line formation, 2 wide receivers to the left. Again, Dorian Lewis in the backfield for Coffeyville. Thompson here to pass on second down. Has a man. That's Childress with the catch. Gets to about the 41-yard line. Going to be stood up. Whistle is blown. It'll be a gain of about 6 yards. The Coffeyville faithful not too happy with maybe a little bit of a love tap there at the end of that play. But not enough, I'd say, to draw a flag. It'll just be 3rd down and 4.
We've seen so many in this one, so I think pretty much any time you're close, you're gonna see some noises from the crowd, maybe from the sideline, wanting a penalty there.
3rd down and 4 now. As again, Coffeyville going to come to the line with 2 backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Isaiah Taylor on the near side. I believe that's Corterius Wilson on the far side. Thompson back to pass once again, looking off to his left, going to go over the middle. Ball's incomplete. Dangerous throw there on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and Coffeyville's going to have to punt the football away.
And they're just so close, man. These deep passes, if they can just, if Thompson can figure out his deep accuracy, this team is going to be so much better in the passing game.
The throws have been there. You're definitely right. As in, like, the play itself has been there, I guess, as I should say. Just got to rein it in just a little bit more as we have George Everly back out into the field to punt into the wind once again. We'll see if we can pin him deep.
See if he tries to coffin corner this one.
Everly standing about the 28-yard line, back to return the punt for Dodge City. That's Willie Gaines. Snap is good, and the kick is away. High spiral, flags after the fact. The ball takes a rocket jump into the end zone, but we're going to have a roughing the kicker.
Yeah, Everly landed on the ground. And whether it's roughing or running into, either way, it's a first down. Running into is 5, and it's 4th and 4. Roughing is 15, and an automatic first down.
Professor Matt Jordan schooling me. Some things I may or may not know. But, like you said, big penalty here on Dodge City, perhaps. So it looks like Coffeyville may just be able to keep on pushing here on this drive.
It is running into the kicker, but the 5-yard penalty does result in a first down. So the difference is, I want to say it's to do with the legs. I think running into the kicker is if you make contact with the punting leg, the kicking leg. That is running into the kicker, but if you completely take out the punter, that is roughing the kicker.
Yes.
And a plant leg is roughing as well. If you knock out the plant leg, anything that can cause injury, essentially.
Yes. So, it will be 1st down and 10 here for Coffeyville. They're bailed out by the Dodge City penalty. Thompson back out onto the field, a couple backs, one wide receiver over to the right. That'll be Corterius Wilson. It's a handoff on 1st down. Star Thomas on the carry. Again, stopped at the line. Might be a short loss on the play. But at this point, the clock continues to run. Certainly something you want as the clock now approaches the 4.5-minute mark.
Yeah, 2-score game, under 5 to play. Coffeyville in a good spot, and Dodge City really probably upset with that. They were going for the block. That's generally when you see running into the kickers is you just miss getting the block, and that's what happened. That's what happened there.
Yeah, it might be a huge penalty down the line as Coffeyville's able to just run even more time off this clock. You're getting a score, an onside, and then another score. If you're Dodge City here at this point, Thompson under center. Cutler into the ball game alongside Star Thomas. Thompson a pitch out here to the right. Thomas on the carry. Able to get to midfield, still on his feet. Eventually taken down in Dodge City territory at about the 46-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and short.
Good opportunity here to pick up the 1st down, keep the clock running. Actually, I guess they're going to say his momentum was stopped a little bit. I thought he got closer to the first down line than he did. But still 3rd and short, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 upcoming. Dodge City, just a reminder, 2 timeouts remaining. Here in this one, Coffeyville, 2 timeouts of their own. And same formation, Isaiah Taylor now the wide receiver into the ball game, though. Here's a handoff. Thomas hit at the line, bounced backwards into Coffeyville territory, still on his feet. That's going to be a huge loss as everything just kind of collapsed around Thomas there.
Yeah, unfortunate, and that's going to be a Dodge City timeout.
So Dodge City will take their 2nd timeout. They have 1 remaining. 3:19 remaining here in this contest. Coffeyville leads by 9 here at 22-13. Don't go anywhere. An exciting conclusion coming up. You're listening to Red Ravens Football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Coffeyville on to punt the football away once again. 3:19 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Kick is away. Powerful punt. Gonna hop into the end zone here, so it will be a touchback. And Dodge City will take control of the football here with 3:11 remaining here in this ball game. It's Coffeyville 22, Dodge City 13. Coffeyville leads by 9. It is a 2-score ball game here with 3:11 remaining. So Dodge City, who has just 1 timeout remaining, they're going to have to be awfully useful. Actually, they're going to have to score quick here. That is for sure. They're going to have to score quick, pick up the onside, and then hope to get something again
Tall
here.
task.
It's a tall task, yes. Certainly not impossible. So Coffeyville's going to have to come through here. But Coffeyville in a good spot. See if the defense can hold. So the drive will begin at the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10. In at quarterback, C.J. Ward. Coffeyville electing for 4 down linemen. Handoff here on 1st down. It's C.J. Hall, but he's hit at the line. Short gain, maybe 2nd and 9. Gotta wonder when it's time to just start airing it out. Can't afford gains like that.
Yeah, I guess they like Ward going forward here in this one, although, I mean, your own touchdown came
through the air.
Yeah, through the air.
Ward now shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. Takes the handoff, back to pass here on second down. Flushed out of the pocket, throwing over towards the left sideline, and it's dropped, incomplete. Third down and 9.
Heck of an effort to try to come away with that. Would have made it third and short there as opposed to third and 9. But yeah, McKee with your only touchdown of the game. I don't know what they're seeing, or maybe it's an injury that we didn't see that has them going with Ward in the latter stages of this one. But both showed the ability to throw the football.
Yeah, you got to reckon here. Maybe they know something that we don't necessarily know.
I know all, Connor. Don't doubt me.
How could we forget Professor Matt Jordan? Third down and 9, need to get to the 30-yard line. Ward back to pass, comes across the middle, pass is complete, but it's not going to be enough for a first down, but I figure you got to go for it here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clock's running down. You're down by 2 scores. You have to go.
The rest of the game is 4-down territory for this Dodge City team.
So 4th down and 5. Dare I say, maybe a stop here seals the ball game.
Yeah, this is the game, I would say, if they don't get this here. Only one timeout left.
5 wide receivers set here for Dodge City, showing their hands. Back to pass is Ward. Now going to tuck it and run. Did the one thing I thought maybe we weren't going to see. And he has enough for the first down.
He's close. It looks like he got it.
Looks like he's able to push himself forward past that 30-yard line. The clock continues to tick. They do still have one timeout remaining, but now we're less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you pick up the first down there, but you only gain 5 yards, and you're only at the 30-yard line. Still 70 yards to go, and that clock keeps running, and so, it's not the end of the world to give up that first down.
You definitely got to start going a little bit deeper here. As Ward approaches shotgun formation, fakes the handoff, back to pass once again, goes over the middle, pass is overthrown, almost picked off, throwing into quadruple coverage there, trying to find a seam. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. The clock stops at a minute 31.
I love late game situations when passing is the only option, but yet you still run the play action pass. Like, you're not fooling anyone. No one's biting on a play action when you're down 9 with a minute and a half left in a game.
You run it for the routes. Maybe run it for the fake. So 2nd down and 10. Ward again going to pass. Pass is complete. Still on his feet. Now diving at the 45-yard line. Again, that was Justin Mitchell on the catch. Mitchell, the owner of the only touchdown tonight for Dodge City, had that 4-yarder in the second quarter. That'll move the chains. A new 1st down and 10, but now just over a minute remaining. Dodge City's got to do something. They got to do it fast. Ward again going to go to the air. This time just throws it off into the out of bounds, off into the Dodge City bench. 2nd down and 10. A minute 12 now remaining here in this one. You got to score here in about, I'd reckon, the next 10, 20 seconds.
I was going to say, maybe 30 at the most. But yeah, and you got a long ways to do it. They keep taking these short little options. You're going to have to take a shot down the field here at some point. But Coffeyville's, they're leaving some safeties. There is some safety help a little bit.
Still in Dodge City territory. Fakes the handoff once again. Ward having to scramble out of the pocket. Finds a man. Pass is complete. But it is going to be at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the Coffeyville defender to keep him from going out of bounds there, holding him with no gain and keeping him in bounds.
Now under a minute to go. Willie Gaines on the reception for Dodge City. Dodge City still yet to use that timeout. Ward back to pass once again. Moving over to his left. Rolling out of the pocket. Now finds a man who steps out of bounds. That's Justin Mitchell on the catch. But looks like it'll be another 4th down here. 40.1 seconds remaining.
Tick, 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 tick. That clock, it just is becoming the biggest enemy. There's a flag on the field, though. We'll see what this is. At the moment, though, it is 4th and 10.
Actually, it will be about 4th and 3 unless they called that out of bounds.
It looks like it was. So 3rd and 20, it looks like, coming up here.
Holding going to be charged here to Dodge City. And so instead of maybe going for a 4th down where you know they're going to go for it, they'll just take the yardage instead and back them up some more. So 3rd down and 20. 40.1 seconds remaining. Coffeyville trying to seal this victory and go 2-0 to start off the regular season.
The down isn't a big deal to the Coffeyville defense. It's where they're at on the field and how much time is left.
Ward takes a snap, looking over to his left, still in the pocket, now goes across the middle, pass is complete to Mitchell. It's taken down and around the original line of scrimmage. It's another 10 yards, now 32.2 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, these little dink and dunks are great and all, and they're doing a good job picking up yards, but they haven't even attempted to take a shot down the field. And I mean, you're running out of time. Like you're out of timeouts now. You have to take a shot at the end zone, and they have yet to do that. I don't know what Ward's arm strength is like. Andy's throwing into the wind, but I mean, you're never going to get there if you just keep.
It's a lack of urgency.
Yeah, it's just a lot of passes, not even getting the ball down the field, but you're throwing balls into the middle of the field. Receivers aren't trying to get out of bounds, and you're not doing yourself any favors with the amount of time that's left.
Yeah, 32.2 seconds remaining. Obviously, you're going to have to score, now get the onside kick, and score again. Like, you're approaching the time where you have to score basically on 2 consecutive plays, and that's just not owing well here.
Well, and the other thing is you're down by 9. So had you taken a big shot down the field and say gotten to the 25-yard line, the 20-yard line, line up, kick the field goal, make it a 6-point game, and then try the onside kick. But now you've wasted so much time. You really need the touchdown instead of trying to cut it to a one-score game with the field goal.
Dodge City, no more timeouts remaining. And it looks like, barring a catastrophe, Coffeyville will walk away with that second victory. 32.
Kind of feel like they escaped with it, if unless something falls apart here.
Ward in the pocket. Now he's going to go deep. Has a man down the right sideline. Pass is going to fall incomplete. And that'll bring up fourth. Actually, that was, I believe, 4th down and 9, and that will pretty much do it here tonight. Turnover on downs. Coffeyville takes over.
Yeah, that ball really did die in the air, so that just shows how strong the wind is. But it's still catchable. I mean, it almost like because of the way it did die, it fell right into the receiver's hands like it was a punt. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
So Coffeyville's offense will take over. 25.9 seconds remaining. No timeouts for Dodge City to stop the clock. Basically, you just got to run this one out.
Take a knee.
Take a knee. Get the clock down to 1 second. Take another knee. And walk away with the victory here in tonight's ball game. Coffeyville will improve to 2-0 on the season and maybe move a little bit deeper into that top 10. We know a couple teams in the rankings are losing at the moment. Say that. I was going to say in the top 10, but that is actually not true. We'll get to that eventually during our post game tonight. But Thompson will take a knee. And that'll pretty much do it here tonight. So Coffeyville, a strong first half performance, seals on the victory here today. They will improve to 2-0. On the season, taking down number 1 in week 1, and taking down a very game Dodge City Conquistadors here in week 2. An exciting victory, a great victory, and a great job of avoiding the trap gate here tonight. As the cannon catches me off guard once
Every
Every time. But that does signify that this ball game is well and truly over. So we're going to go ahead and send it on over to break, as we'll take a couple of minutes, come back, and we'll start to wrap this one up. Don't go anywhere. Again, Coffeyville proves a 2-0 on the season with a 22-13 victory over Dodge City. You listen to Red Ravens football, US 98.1 KUSN.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olé Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon, and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour. Best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo and strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get ready for hunting season with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Or go to Roman's Outdoor Power and see Jeff and Chance in Independence or Mike and Kevin in Bartlesville.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
Back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, the Red Ravens improved to 2-0 on the regular season with a victory over the Dodge City Conquistadors tonight, 22-13. Connor Harvey here with you. AJ will join me here in a little bit as well as we take a look at our scoring summary tonight. How did we get to this 22-13 victory? Well, we flash back to the first quarter. It was Coffeyville that struck first. Our longest play of the game, a 51-yard touchdown run for Star Thomas. And this PAT would make it 6-0 for Coffeyville. It was a lead that they would never actually give up. Then it would be 2 field goals for Forrest Taylor, one from 38 into the wind and one into against the wind, I should say, from 39. That gave Coffeyville a 12-0 lead. Dodge City would strike with 10:44 remaining in the second quarter. A 4-yard touchdown pass from Rashad McKee to Justin Mitchell. That had made the score 12-7 after the PAT. In Coffeyville, though, they would strike right before the half. Their final touchdown of the day, a 24-yard touchdown pass, Jackson Thompson to Chris Bellamy. Out of the locker rooms, Dodge City would add a couple of field goals in the third quarter, one with 9:20 remaining, a 27-yarder that made it 19-10, and a 31-yarder with 4:25 remaining that made it 19-13. Coffeyville, though, they would get the final points of the day, a 47-yard field goal. That would seal the game at the 2 scores and seal the game at our eventual final score of 22-13 here today. So AJ joins me here off to the side. AJ, gotta imagine the feeling's pretty good down the sideline. Obviously, things maybe didn't go the way you wanted in the second half. The offense kind of stalled out, but ultimately you walk away with the victory.
Yeah, they were all just hyped around Taylor, let's say
Forrest Taylor, yes.
Yes. He's been massive for them this entire game. I have some unfortunate kind of injury updates. I kind of need to correct myself on this. It wasn't a leg injury or knee injury for Intavius Fish. It was I think it's an ankle now. And then for Dodge City we have, I think, Javen Sanchez out with the leg. He was grabbing his leg down the when he went down. So yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, obviously we'll have to check up on Antavius Fish. That might be a big loss for the Coffeyville defense here today. But yeah, Forrest Taylor shows up huge here in today's ball game. 3 field goals, one from 38, one from 39, and then finally the 47-yarder that really sealed tonight's game. So thanks, AJ, for your report. You've done a good job these last couple of weeks. As Matt, once again, big victory here today. The offense kind of stalled out, but you're able to kind of hold firm, keep them to a couple field goals in the second half, and walk away with the victory.
Well, like AJ alluded to, big shout-out to Forrest Taylor, player of the game. I think he's got to get the player of the game.
9 points.
Yeah, 9 points.
Victory.
And a 47-yard field goal. So after struggling last week and being worried about him missing the opening extra point, but then coming out, kicking a huge one into the wind, and then having the 2 go with the wind. So, big shout-out to him, Forrest Taylor, for, really coming back after a bad week 1. And that's what you like to see. And Coach Leiker clearly showed confidence in Forrest Taylor, so he must have liked what he's seen in practice as well. But a big victory here, and now you get to go into bye week 2-0. You're going to be a top 10 team. You got to feel pretty good about where you're at so far in this season.
Yeah, certainly a feel-good way, and of course you'll come out, you'll take on Highland in a couple of weeks. But we're going to take one more break here as I gather you some scores from around the Jayhawk Conference. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute, you're listening to Red Ravens football here on US 98.1 KUSN.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FUEL.
And once again, welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville. Just wrapping things up here tonight as Coffeyville improves to 2-0 on the season. They defeat Dodge City here tonight, 22-13. So it's Connor Harbin here with you alongside Matt Jordan, just going over some more statistics before we close out tonight's contest. Dodge City actually ends up with more first downs tonight, as they had most of the offensive momentum in that second half, but of course the defense making big stops in the red zone. 19 first downs to 18 first downs. Coffeyville ends up with 37 rushes for 213 yards tonight. 66 plays for 308 yards total. Dodge City ends up 74 plays, 305 yards total. So the offense is pretty even here tonight, all things considered. Leading rushers for Coffeyville tonight, we talked about it. Dorian Lewis ends up your leading rusher for the day. 12 rushes for 103 yards. Net average, actually a net gain of 93. 7.8 yards to the average on that one. Star Thomas, 15 rushes for 92 yards, along a 51. Of course, that 51 yards, the longest play of the game, and also a touchdown in the first quarter for an average of 5.7. Torrance Farmer has 6 rushes for 36. Jackson Thompson, 2 rushes for 25 yards as well. C.J. Hall ends up the leading rusher for Dodge City here tonight. 12 rushes, 88 yards. Tyler Curtis, 14 for 50. Rashad McKee, 4 rushes for 17 yards. Passing-wise, Jackson Thompson finishes 16 of 29 here tonight for 95 yards, including a long of 24. That was the touchdown at the end of the first half. Dodge City, C.J. Ward finishes with 11 of 23, 1 interception for 86 yards. Rashad McKee goes 6 of 10 for 51 yards. Leading receiver tonight, that would be Chris Bellamy, 2 receptions for 30 yards, including that 24-yard touchdown. Bryce Childress, 4 catches for 19. Isaiah Taylor, 2 yards for 25, and Corterius Wilson has 2 catches for 7. Justin Mitchell, the leading receiver for Dodge City, 5 catches for 42 yards. Forrest Taylor, that would be George Eberly, not Forrest Taylor. They have it wrong here on my stat sheet tonight, but George Eberly goes 5 punts for 183 yards, an average of 36.6. But obviously, kicking-wise, Forrest Taylor, you've got to be your player of the game. 3 of 3 from the field goals. 1 of 2 on PATs, but obviously those 9 points from field goals, a big deal here tonight. So, of course, we're going to take one final look at some scores from around the Jayhawk Conference. Now, I don't know if these are final just yet. I just reloaded them, so they should be as updated as they come. Independence does defeat McDougall Technical Institute tonight 69-0, so a nice victory for them there. At the start of the fourth quarter, it's Garden City 69, Fort Scott 24. So it may be starting the fourth quarter, that may be somewhere in the fourth quarter. But the big score here tonight, Butler, they are beating Hutchinson in Hutchinson quite handily, 43-17. So maybe give some props to Butler. That Coffeyville-Butler matchup here in a few weeks might be a little more interesting than maybe we previously thought, as it looks like Hutchinson will fall tonight. They have about 3:39 remaining in the fourth quarter there. Of course, our victory here tonight, 22-13. The only other score in the Jayhawk Conference. Highland, the only other team in the conference. They are off here tonight. And so we'll take next week off. No Coffeyville Red Raven football for you, but in a couple weeks, September 25th, we'll be back in action right here at home at Veterans Memorial Stadium, taking on the Highland Scotties. So look forward there to that one. There's a little bit more Saturday football for you here on US 98.1. KUSN. So that'll do it for us here tonight. For Matt Jordan, I am Connor Harbit. I hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you here tonight. Until next week, or until 2 weeks from now, I guess I should say, you've been listening to Red Ravens football here on US 98.1 KUSN. Good night, everybody. Be good people.